And we are alive, you know? Want to see what's up with the folks. Wish everybody a happy holiday.
Yes, happy Easter for anyone that comes in. Happy Easter, Pete.
Happy Easter.
So I can chill with you for a little bit. So let's see who's around. You know, most people may be with family, so that is a beautiful background.
Mm, family.
You don't take in those rays
Yep.
on a norm.
Yep. I have them raised every day. But I
I
don't be
mean,
at the
but like,
beach
do you
like
go
that.
to the beach and just lay on the water and just chill? Like, happy Easter,
No, I ain't have.
Beverly. I said I could chill for a little bit. Hi, Unica. Hi, Chriselle. Hi, King Hebrew. Judah.
Shout out, family. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
That's
To
so
each and every
pretty.
one. Happy
You
Easter.
get lost in it.
Can you?
Yes.
Can
That is like, man, I love doing that, just going at night. That's why I asked you, do you just go and just relax, take in
I
the
don't need to
fresh
go no
air?
place special. I don't need to go no place special to do that though.
Oh my gosh, but the beach though, I'm such a beachhead. I'll be there and just laying, chilling. I'm gonna get the best sleep with all that open air. So nice.
Happy holidays, Chriselle,
You don't know how
Beverly. Happy
blessed you
holidays,
are.
Unica. Happy holidays, King Hebrew. Happy holidays, family. Just say coming up in here to just chit chat a little bit with the fam, listen a little bit of music, chill out, you know, hanging out with Indy up in the house. Say shout out, fam.
What, King? You never been to the beach? Oh, you gotta go one day. It's just so relaxing. Or not a holiday, because it'd be off the hook on holidays, but like a regular, like let's say a day like this or something where you could just, it's nice and warm. Oh my gosh, man.
Hey, the last time I went to the beach, my mom, it was me, my mom, and my stepdad. We went to Cocoa Beach.
Where's that
And
at?
that's like about 25 miles from where I'm at.
Oh,
That's
okay.
outside of Orlando. And no, my cousin was with me, Ray. It was my mom, my stepdad, Ray, and I. Now, and his sister was with him. It was all, yeah, Dacia. Yes, so it was him and his sister, my mom, my stepdad, and me. We went to Cocoa Beach. That's the last time I actually went to the beach for swimming. I go to the beach to fish and stuff, but not for swimming. And I was out in the water like about waist high. And then the water was too dirty. So, well, it's not dirty, but the water in Florida or all over the United States, basically, the ocean water is so polluted you can't see the sand in the bottom and shit. But, anyways, the water was dark. And I was like walking back towards the shore, and I felt something like a coarse piece of sandpaper brushed on my legs. I'm saying, what the fuck? So I didn't, you know, so I looked around and I looked around and I saw, like in the movie Jaws, when the shark is coming and you could only see the top part of the fin coming at you. I turned
Mm-hmm.
around and looked. It was a damn 8 foot sand shark. He brushed by me under the water and I didn't see him. Then I turned around and look. He turned around. He was coming back at me, and I felt just like I was in the movie Jaws. And I tried to run out the water. You try to run in the water and you can't move. Man, I'm running 100 miles per hour and I ain't move an inch trying to get up out of that water and hollering out, shark, shark, shark. And everybody looking and saying, God damn, get out of the water, get out of the water. I'm trying to run. I forgot about swimming. I'm trying to walk on the water to get up out of that motherfucker. And I couldn't get out. The more you run, It's like the wave, the current taking you back. And then I finally say, fuck that shit and stop. But he came back and brushed on me again. And but he was scared. And then I hurried up and got out the water and I was looking, everybody was hauling ass about the water. But he was like about 8 foot long, big enough shark though. He could have bite me, but he didn't bite me. I guess he didn't come at me to bite me, but it was a sand shark. But then that year is about 3 or 4 people got bitten on that beach by them same sharks. But it's a sand shark. They don't really attack you.
And
You
that's
know, they
crazy. And I wouldn't have been at that beach. I don't play like that.
I
Mm-mm.
never been back to the beach, let me tell you, man.
I
Never
can see
been
why.
back to the beach. Man, that damn shark got me pissing up myself trying to get up out the water because I didn't know what the hell, what kind of shark it was. I'm saying if I was any further in the water, I'd have probably had a heart attack, let me tell you. Shit, man, look at here. And then all I can remember is that movie Jaws. You know, yeah, remember watching the movie Jaws when the people in the water and the damn shark coming at you and you see that fin and you hear that crazy ass music playing in the background.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
Well,
I
I'm
could
like
hear that.
that. If seaweed or anything get around my legs, I'm like, I'm out of there. But
And I
or at
could
least trying to
hear
run from it.
I could hear the damn music in my head when I saw the shark coming in. I'm telling you the truth. All I can remember is the movie and that crazy ass music and me trying to run up out that water and that damn shark coming at me. I'm saying, what the fuck? But if he wanted to do something to me, he would have been done it because he brushed by my leg once and came back and swim and brushed right by my leg again. And that motherfucker felt like the coarsest sandpaper you can ever feel like somebody gets some real tough ass sandpaper and rub it up against your leg. That's how he feels, the scale on him. I'm saying, damn, man, I think I pissed myself up that day, though, for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't no shame in
Oh,
my
it's
damn game. That,
leaking. What the heck is going on?
that damn shark had me piss myself up coming up out of that there water, man. Because I'm saying, damn, if this man, look at here, I can imagine that this motherfucker chumping on my ass.
Up, he's
Fuck.
leaking. He's soaking wet. He's leaking. Shaking like I saw it. Shake. Huh? That's what you was doing, Pete?
Got up out that water. I got up out that water and tell my mama, let's go. They're all packed up. They're all packed up, man, and said, we getting up out of here. And
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have done.
my mama, she was the smart one. She lay down on the sand on her towel. She ain't even got her feet wet. I think she probably had a heart attack if that happened to her.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Shout out family, happy
I bet.
holiday. I'm saying though,
Make it
if that
happen.
was you in the water, if that was you in the water and that shark rush up on you like that, what would you do? You'd probably
Oh
had a
my
heart attack.
gosh, I'd have screamed and got out. Point
Man,
blank.
I was hollering for the people, telling the people, shark, shark in the water.
I mean, I would have left. I mean, there was no need to stay on the beach at that point. No, I'm sure they had them little the boardwalk, some kind of something up there. Mm-mm.
But those shark don't normally attack you though. Those sand shark, they don't really attack you unless they.
Nice.
I don't
Just a
know.
little bit. That's
I
okay.
don't.
It's a shark. Is a shark. Mm-mm.
You know, a lot of people, they bounce into a lot of people, but some people do get bit though. They bite off your damn hand and your
See,
legs and.
some
But they
people,
gotta be
some would take
aggressive.
that gamble. No. Mm-mm.
But they're not that aggressive though. It's if it
Okay.
was like
Well, why you get out the water?
a look at here, all shark is dangerous to me. Let me tell you that.
Exactly.
Damn, once it's a shark, a shark is like a damn snake. They all, man, I don't like no snake. Damn that.
Well, snakes are okay. You just gotta,
Yeah, you can play with
open
the
your
snake.
mind a little bit.
You can play with the
Just
snakes.
a little
I ain't
bit.
damn snakes, and I ain't playing with no damn shark. Fuck that. Tell your son hi, brown chocolate. Tell him hi for me. Wish him a happy holidays for me, brown chocolate. Man, look at here. I still remember that damn shark brushing up on my fucking legs, man.
But that shouldn't deter you from going.
Man, look
I
at
mean,
here.
To other, I'm just saying, not to that beach, but just to a different one.
No, I mean, if I go to Jamaica where the water is clear or Hawaii or something, not in none of these damn water that you can't see 2 feet out in the water and you can't see your toes. Fuck that, man. Water supposed to, beach water, ocean water supposed to be crystal clear. Like if you go to Jamaica and go 20 miles out on the ocean and you look out the boat, you can see damn near see the bottom of the ocean through how crystal clear the water is.
Yes,
Man,
it's
these beaches
beautiful.
they got over here dirty like a motherfucker. You go in there, you as soon as you walk out in the water, try to see your toes. You can't even see your toes no more. You don't know what the fuck is in that water, man. Damn that.
That's true. But Florida, I thought was pretty good. No,
Some places in Florida, but you got to go way down south. You got to go down to the Keys. You got to go down to the Keys.
Pensacola had nice.
Huh?
You been over there?
Pensacola. Yeah, I've been to Pensacola. Yeah, they have nice beach out there though. But the
Yep.
only thing about Pensacola though, man, that motherfucking place there ain't nothing but water.
Yep. That's why I
If
liked
you
it. It was
man, I used
white
to make the beaches
sands
over there.
and it was nice,
I take
quiet.
Coke over there. Deliver Coke soda
Mm,
over there, and ain't nothing. They got the highway that goes through the fucking ocean, man. Imagine getting. I'm thinking about getting caught in a storm over that motherfucker. There's only one road in and one road out.
and
Fuck that. I ain't suicidal, man. I'm not gonna be playing them type of suicidal games with no goddamn island. It's like an island in me. Nah. When it comes to my life, I don't be playing them games with my life. Fuck that, man. Hanging out in the goddamn hanging out in a goddamn beach where an island where ain't nothing but water. People be getting stuck across that water, man. People be getting stuck in like one way in, one way out. Imagine get caught by a fucking traffic jam. Shit. Hell no. Now this is sunset right here. You think this real? Think this sunset real right here?
mm, somebody might have caught it. Oh, like that's a
Okay.
tropical island, so yeah. I love doing
Yeah.
that, seeing sunset. It's beautiful.
Mhm.
It's beautiful to watch it.
The sunset.
Hmm. I told you I'm a beachhead. I even like bonfires. Give me a sweatshirt. I'll go out there.
I go to the beach if I got somebody really to go with, but I ain't going out in the water. I gotta go to Jamaica, man. I ain't taking them crazy chances folks be taking
So,
on the fucking beach.
okay, so what do? You just go and what? Go stay on a boardwalk?
If I ain't going like going fishing, going out, just to go on a boat or something, I'm not just gonna go in that dirty ass water to be swimming. I ain't crazy.
Why gotta be dirty? You find a clean
It's
beach.
dirty. There ain't no clean beach down here.
I thought you just said in Florida. Yes, it is.
All the way down in the Keys, there ain't no clean beach. I
Keys
mean,
is
the beach
nice.
is clean. The bleach is clean, but the water is like not clear. I gotta be able to see in the water, man. I gotta see what the fuck's coming at me.
Mm, I know that's right, Bron. She wish she was laying there right now. That's what I'm talking about. Technically, I would have, but I pushed back my vacation. I'm like, man, I'll wait a little bit longer. But you sitting on what, like 85 degrees? What are you talking about? This is like the day.
Mhm.
Get out there. You have beautiful weather.
Yeah, the weather is great. Too hot. It was too hot today. I was out there
It's hot
watering.
at
My
85. What you gonna do when it get up to the hundreds? That's coming.
ain't staying the AC.
I know that's right. I don't go out like when it's hot summer days. No, not till the nighttime. And then even then, I'm not just
Nah,
standing in
man,
no
I got
heat.
let me know how my this is still another test here though.
A test
Should be
of.
right. Let me know if my shit getting my audio check.
Yeah,
My audio check.
it sounds
Let me know if my
fine.
shit is
It sounds fine.
sounds fine.
Yes.
Okay, what you do? Huh? Now, check one, check two, check three. You know it's me. Check one, check two, check three. You know it's me. It's me. I'm a girl indeed. We coming down, we
Indeed.
laying it solidly. That's why
Solidly.
these people they stop. Hey, microphone check one two. Goes a little something like this. Crunk it up. Yeah. Huh. One more time. I said check one, check two,
Check
check
two.
three. You know it's me.
It's me.
I'm a girl. Indeed, we're we're coming down solidly. That's why
Solidly.
the people they don't stop love we because them love we, love we, love we. Listen this, they say love we, love we, love we. The people them love we badly. Yeah, them love we, love we, love we. The people them love we badly. Hey, how we not chat the bullshit, we not play the shaggy. Don't you know we come down, we coming down solidly. That's why the people them no stop love with the reggae music and the hip hop. You see me say love we, love we, love we. The people them love we badly. Love we like the sugar that they put in the tea. Love we like the milk when they put in the coffee. And love we like the honey what come from the bee. None of them the people them no stop love we. Me say them love we, love we, love we. The people them love we badly. Listen this. Check one,
Check
check
one.
two,
Check
check
two.
three. You know it's sweet. Check one,
One.
check two,
Check two.
check three. You know it's sweet. It's me, my girl indeed. We coming in the music and we coming solidly. And that's why the people them no stop love we them love we badly. And with the rum dance song, mash a party. How the people yes them no stop love we. Some a catch bus, some of them taxi. Come a dance hall just to listen to we. Now love we. Hey, me sing love we badly. Love will like the sugar that them put in at the tea. Them love will like the milk what them put in at the coffee. Them love will like the honey what come from the bee. And none of them the people them no stop love when they sing love will madly. Hey, hold the beat, hold the beat. Hey man, I need to turn your mic up because I can barely hear you, man. Alright, so let me see what's going on. Is the music chipping out or is it solid over on your end?
It chips. Oh, I mean, it's like does that computerized thing a little bit. It was
Yeah,
doing it a little bit.
a lot.
Mhm.
Was it doing a lot though?
No, a little bit.
Well, so I got to speed that up a little bit. That's what I'm saying though, but that's not no big deal. Let me see what was we doing. I got to turn your mic up because your mic is low. Um, so you're gonna have to say something. Was it? But it wasn't doing that the last time we was up here, was it? Hello?
Yes,
No, it wasn't. Was it?
yes, it was. You went computerized for a little bit. It did that lag thing for a little bit. Not a lot though, but just a little bit.
All right. So say something. I think I turned you up.
Say
Check.
something.
Okay.
Something.
Now, the only
Hi,
thing that went
CYT. She's been gone for a little bit. How are you?
out, I'll
I'm
see what.
saying stuff, peep.
Go ahead. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, fam. Bronze Runner, Beverly. Happy holidays, CYT. Got the Pea Patrol up in the house, just chilling out, enjoying the day. You know what I'm saying, though? Um, but the last time we was up here doing this, was it computerized though, for real like that though?
A little
All
bit.
right, I think I know why that is. All right, I'm gonna
It
tighten
wasn't
that
like
up.
the whole show or nothing, but just, it did
Is it
do it at times.
is it doing it bad now?
Mm-mm, no.
Okay. All right, let's go back through the beat again one more time just to warm up again. Eat your heart out. Who say that? Eat your heart out. Who said that? It was a movie I seen that in where somebody said, "Eat your heart out." Shout out to
Hi,
Kima.
Piggy, my love.
Happy holidays.
Yes.
Okay. Now it goes a little something like this here. One time, are you gonna back me up or what, man? Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, what?
yeah. Check one. Check
Check
two. My mic sound good. Check one. My mic sound good. Check two. Go. Check one.
check
Check
one.
two.
Check
Check
two.
three. You know it's me.
It's
Check
me.
one.
Check
Check
one.
two. Check three. You know it's me. I'm a girl. Indeed. We coming down,
Indeed.
coming down. Solidly. Don't play the
Solidly.
bull. We don't play the shag. Style we got. Check one.
Check
Check
one.
two.
Check two.
You know it's me.
It's me.
I'm a indeed. We're coming
Indeed.
down completely. That's why
Completely.
the people them to stop love we badly. Hey, say love we. The people them love we badly. Again, sing love we. The people them love we badly. Love will like the sugar that them put in the tea. Them love will like the milk what them put in the coffee. Love will like the honey what come from the bee. And none of them the people them not stop love with you with the run dance. All of my shop the party. All the people come and dance just to listen to it. Cause we not play the bullshit, we not play the fuckery. Them style that we got them stand predominantly. Me sing love we. Again, love we. Hey. Check one,
Check one. Check
check
two.
three. You know it's me. Check
It's me.
one,
Check one.
check three. You know it's me. I'm a girl. Indeed, we're
Indeed.
coming down predominantly.
Alright.
No bullshit, no shaggery. Predominant style, we coming completely. Now you know I won't be playing with the style. You know that we're bringing. Now listen, style, we're coming down the solid thing. Check one, check two. Check out the style that I'm bringing to you. That's why them love we. Now them love we
We
badly.
love we.
But them love we. Them love will like the sugar that them put in them tea. Them love will like the milk that them put in the drink of tea. Love will like the honey what come from the bee. None of them the people them no stop love with because we sit up on the rhythm and we sit down solid. Don't talk stupid and we don't play stupid. Come in and the beat and come down rapid. And that's why the people them checking me out. Me sing love we. The people them love we. Now, hey, check one,
Check one.
check two,
Check
check
two.
three. You know it's me. Check
Me.
one,
Check
check
one.
two, check three. You know it's me. I'm a girl. Indeed, we're
Indeed.
coming down completely. Style
Completely.
that how the sound the test sweet. Now you know we're gonna let it be flow free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now check one. Now that how we do that there. Now did it sound computerized on that trip?
At times.
Man, it's still doing that.
It did. At the end, like it would lag a little bit.
Wow, I
But
gotta
I just
tighten that up.
just it's a hangouts, I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
See? It's doing it now. You don't hear it?
What? I can't hear nothing on my end. What is it
As
doing?
soon as you talk. It's computerized.
Is it? Well, let me turn the bandwidth down. I
It's
think it's
doing
the
it just
bandwidth.
then.
It's the bandwidth. How about now?
Now it's
How
right.
about now? It's right. It's the bandwidth. So I had it too high. I had it turned all the way up. Wow. Okay, so it should be okay now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's all right.
Sound right? Yeah, that's what the problem is. Now, so Jay Money should be getting buried, huh? What you heard about him?
Today,
I don't think it's today. I'm not sure. I'm not sure
I
when the
didn't hear
funeral is.
that part, but
Let me see when his funeral.
I did hear the question: are people going to investigate his death? That's the
Well,
question.
it's not going to come out of it. You know who killed him already.
I'm just saying that was the question on YouTube.
Who's going to investigate the popo?
I know. I'm just saying that's what's it was. That's what I heard. I saw. You asked, what did I see?
Okay, Kanika was born May 27th. She was born on 27th of May.
Okay. And
Okay, this is what Miss Teresa said. Miss Teresa said this was March 31st. That would be yesterday. Oh, was it yesterday or day before yesterday, right? 31st was yesterday, wasn't it?
yes.
Okay, she said May 27th is the day Kanika Martin, my little baby girl, was born. World, what are we going to do? That's a question. I love you all and thank you, wonderfuls, for your love and support for Kanika's birthday. I pray they find that camera that was on top of the freezer. Well, we don't need to look for the camera that was on the freezer. What we need to do is get a hold of the original hard drive to the camera system, to the system. You know, even if they erased it, and the only way to not get the information off that their hard drive is unless they destroy it. And I'm pretty sure they might have done destroyed it by now. Because it doesn't matter how much you rewrite on the hard drive or how much you erased it. We got folks that can get the information because the hard drive have
Mm-hmm.
the hard drive always have a place that it stores the information. It stores when you try to rewrite a program to a hard drive, it moved the original program to a sector because the hard drive is built by sectors. So you have different sectors. So the hard drive is built to remove originals and put to a certain parts to a certain sector, and then what that becomes is like a bad sector. It becomes a bad sector in the hard drive. So when you like say you run a scan of the hard drive and you see like one or two bad sectors, that's actually information that was deleted originally. And that part of the hard drive is no longer functioning. And then when you have too many bad sectors, then they normally want to get rid of the hard drive. But like um say for instance, a child molester was like looking at child pornography or something on the computer and they completely erase the hard drive, what that hard drive does is automatically remove that program, whatever that was on that hard drive before it's erased. Because when it erases it, that's what it does. It move the folder. Well, it's not a folder; it's a sector. It move it and move whatever that it's going to erase and put it in another sector, and then that sector is no longer functioning. But you have folks who can open those sectors up and bring the information back. The normal folks, the normal Joe won't be able to do that. But if we can get a hold of the original hard drive, then we could always get that information. So the only way to really not get that information is unless they purposely destroy the hard drive by like, yeah, burning it up, run over it with a steamroller or beat it with a sledgehammer. Once you destroy the hard drive, then you're done. But in a case like this, I do believe that hard drive had an accident. I don't know. What would you think? I think that hard drive might have had an accident by now, though. What do you think?
I mean, it's been what, 6 months?
Yeah, yeah. I think they done arranged. I think that was one of the first accident that they might have arranged was that hard drive. once they see the predicament. Because if, say for instance, if Miss Martin had a real attorney, because it's about time now. I ain't never look out Mama T's attorney, but now I'm at the point where it's like, hey, I'm done. If she had a real attorney, the first thing that he would have done was got a court order to subpoena for that hard drive to the surveillance system of Rosemont. What do you think?
It's so
Hello.
many different things that, yeah, could have been.
No, if you, the camera is not important. You
But
can
why is she
always,
stressing it?
because she probably don't have a clue that really there is nothing on the camera. There is nothing on the camera. What the camera does is take pictures and send it to a
Right.
mainframe
I
computer.
understand, but why 6 months later is she still stressing that one thing?
But evidently, she doesn't know any better. She's thinking that if they find the camera, they'll find the information. No, you got to find the hard drive. You got to find the mainframe computer, the hard drive. That's what she should be stressing. What Mama T should be stressing is, could somebody please help her or tell her how to get the main hard drive? And the only way to do that is with her attorney. If she didn't went to Disneyland and got the damn attorney she had, the first thing he should have did as an attorney, and I'm saying now he's a damn Mickey Mouse, whoever you is, whatever, I don't even remember his fucking name. I don't want to call his name. If he wasn't a Mickey Mouse attorney from Walt Disney, the first thing he would have did was subpoena. Well, he can't do it. He could have recommended to the judge to subpoena the hard drive to the surveillance system. Now, in any attorney are fighting in your best interest. If he can't do nothing else, the surveillance would be one of the most important pieces of evidence in the case. Is to
Exactly.
subpoena the hard drive. You know, that's what that's what she should have did, or he should have did. So I
So,
don't know. I
so
don't know
since
what.
she didn't do that, what's left
It's
to
not
do?
her, it's him. Well,
Hmm?
I'm putting it out there though that it seems like a wild card, but if she could if she could ever get a message to ask her attorney if he could put in with the judge to subpoena the original hard drive from the mainframe, because in these surveillance systems they always have a backup. When they take the pictures in the hotel and send it to the computer in the hotel, they also have a mainframe that the pictures go to and stays there like the cloud, like the cloud.
Right. Hmm. So there
So
still should be a trace of that.
yes, but you don't want to put too much information out there just yet, because they will go and erase that too. There's always a backup. There's always a backup to these things. So it's just like if somebody come in there and destroy the computer, it should be a mainframe computer that information is stored to also as a backup. And
But
then as
wouldn't I understand that, excuse me, but wouldn't, if she's still saying something about the camera, wouldn't they then have to look into it? I don't understand. Six
but
months later, if she still is harping on that camera, right?
well,
The part.
evidently no one hasn't schooled her into the computer setup. And it seems to me like that attorney she got from Circus Olay, because he had to be from Circus Olay. I'm saying though, up until this point, it's my first time ever looking out on this here attorney that she got. But he's got to be from the Ringling Brothers, Circus of the Ringling Brothers, because with all due respect, even a public defendant, even a public defendant who ain't working for nothing, would have enough common sense to know that they can go to the judge. It's the attorney has to go to the judge or put in a request with the judge to get to subpoena. It's like putting a warrant out on somebody. It's subpoena. Then now they have to follow the court order. When the judge say, "Look, I want the hard drive," they have to produce it. Now, enough time has passed that they can come up with any excuse now and say some kind of accident happened to that computer, the hard drive, the mainframe. But still, there should be another cloud system set up. But we ain't even going to discuss that just yet now. Hey, hold that there. Hold down on that there. You know what I'm saying? It should be actually two backups beside the main backup. So if they destroy the first two backup, there's still a chance. So there is a slim to no chance that the information still can be had. You know, it can still be a chance for that. But dealing with these folks, I'm having a feeling that they've been arranging a lot of accidents lately, a lot of murders and shit like that. They are because who want to believe it or not, if they get a suspect on the murderer of Jay Money, is a
Exactly.
soccer
And like,
is a
yeah.
soccer is a what do you call it is a decoy. They might pay somebody to take the blame for it. It's the because we all know that it was a professional hit. Was a professional hit on J Money, and it was a professional hit on Oathead. You know, those two fellas was surgically removed. Actually, three folks. I ain't gonna call the other dude name, but those, well, the two main folks, Oathead and J Money, was surgically removed by the officials, by the police, professional hitman. You know, so we don't have to, I myself, not, I'm only talking about me. I already know where that's coming from. So really and truly, all I can do is just put it out there and let them know, shit, ain't nothing gonna come of that either because that's how they play the game. They play in the game, and it's like hell. We the law, and we make the law, and we break the law. You gonna play by our rule, or you ain't gonna play. So that's just how that is. Now what you were saying, the question you had about what next?
Mhm. What's the next? What's next?
Oh, his funeral was yesterday.
It was.
His yeah, yeah, his funeral is the 31st. The 31st would be yesterday. It was his funeral. It was at
So
Stone Temple Baptist Church, Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, that's Jay Money's funeral was yesterday. You know, who is next?
well,
I wonder
eventually,
who.
we hope the truth will come out. I know people are saying it's already solved and the streets know and this and that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, they buried him at 11, 12 minutes after 11 yesterday. Yeah, all because he put himself he put himself on the scene, and they saw him as a threat, and he had legitimate questions, you know. And you know what I notice about these damn police anymore? If a man have any little size to him, they don't want to confront him. They rather kill him. These a lot of these polices, they're afraid. I don't know why choose a job. You see, I love to drive trucks. I ain't afraid of it. So that's why I can drive a truck anywhere. I can drive a truck to the moon if they ever build a road there. You know what I'm saying though? But why these folks become police if they're so scary? A lot of times when they kill somebody, it's because they're afraid. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Because
kind of
they know
know.
what it's like to be. Huh? Hello? Hello?
Mhm.
What happened? I said
Nothing.
a lot of times when these cops shoot somebody is because they are afraid. And they're afraid for them lot. They say, look, I got a gun. That guy might have a gun. If I let him shoot me first, I'm dead. I'm gonna kill him first and make up a story later. And
Sometimes
if
it's
a
all
black
about
man,
fear.
well, yeah, well, but I understand that. But I'm saying a lot of times it's fear. Because when they pull you over and they walk up to you, they touch the car, they got their hands on the gun, and if you make any sudden moves, there go your ass right there. And if you tell them you have, even if you have a license for your gun, and even if you tell them that you have a license for your gun, you stand a 99% chance that you still might get shot. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a certain color. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a plenty of times them police pulled me over and asked me if I have my gun, and I tell them no. You want to know why? Because I can feel the spirit. I know if I tell this motherfucker that I got my gun on me, this bitch might shoot me. So I'm gonna be honest with you. There's plenty of times I got my license for my gun. The gun is in the car, right? And if he asks me if I have my gun, I tell him no. Especially if I have my gun on me. If I have my gun on me and he asks me if I got my gun, I said no. You wanna know why? Because I believe this bitch might shoot me. Now, if he search my shit without a warrant and find my gun, then I'll explain to the judge. I'd rather to explain to the judge why I lied to this motherfucker to save my life. Because these motherfuckers, if a black man tells some of these jokers that they have their gun, they're gonna shoot you. Straight up, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'd rather explain to the judge. I'd rather to be alive explaining to the judge why I lied to this motherfucker and tell him I don't have my pistol on me. You see? I'm just telling you how I survived all these years. There's plenty of times you know why you're supposed to tell them you have your gun. I know I got my gun, I got my license for it. But there's plenty of times they don't have no right to search you. They don't have no right to search your property. If he search me and find my shit, and then we can do the quick draw McGraw. I love to do the quick draw McGraw on the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who he be. I practice pulling my shit with the quickness. You see what I'm saying though? I'd rather lie to this motherfucker to save my own life and tell him I don't have my gun on me. Because when you tell him you have your gun on you, he's going to want you to give it to him. And if you reach for it, that motherfucker might shoot you in the hell of it because you reaching for it. You see what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, when this bitch pull you over on the side of the road and you got your gun in the glove box, just say you don't have it. You got your license, right? Let me tell you this, man. It's better to be alive and explaining to the judge why you lied to this motherfucker because you don't trust him. I'm in fear for my life. That's why I lied to this son of a bitch. You understand? Because being honest to this motherfucker might cost me my life. I'm just being real with it. And the judge can't do me a goddamn thing because I'm in fear for my life. All he can do is give me a fine. He can't even take my gun from me. I'm saying, look, man, I'm in fear for my life because this motherfucker, I have a feeling that if I tell this son of a bitch that I got my gun on me, I might have to do it. I might have to do it Dirty Harry style on his ass. Just for real. Because if he act like he's going for his shit, I'm sorry, man. God give me this life here, and I will forever protect the life that God give me with the life that I got from God. Hear what I'm saying here? No man shouldn't have the power to just take my life from me like that. Then fuck that shit because he's too fucking scared and he took a job that he's too afraid to do. Because why when you tell this man if you was gonna kill this man, would you tell him you had your gun on you? I've seen several times where the police pull a man over and ask him, "Do you have your gun on you?" And the man say, "Yeah, I got my gun on him." And before the man could finish say, "Yeah, I got my gun on me," he shot him. And then say he was in fear for his life, and the man reached for the gun. Now, why would the man kill you if he said he had a gun on him? Huh? You see the one where the police killed a man in the car with his wife and his baby in the back seat, and the man told him, "I have a licensed gun."
Mm-hmm. Castillo. I think that was his last name.
Yeah, you got some of these folks, man. And the spirit gonna tell you now. Now there's sometimes, not all the time. There's sometimes I won't lie, but in my spirit gonna let me know. My spirit gonna let me know you gotta have a warrant to search my car. So 9 times out of 10, my gun is either in my glove box or in the council. So if he called me out the car and search me if he have a reason to get me out the car and search me, he don't have a reason to search my car. But if he search my car and find a gun in it, then I can answer in court about it. Well, I said I don't have it. Because I'm a black man, and my life is in danger. I'm an endangered species by the Caucasian folks. Because the Caucasian folks love to hunt us. You understand? So I bend the law a little bit. I don't break it all the way. You understand? But I'll be damned if just because a motherfucker is a cop and he's scary, I'm gonna let this motherfucker kill me because he's scary and because he got his gun and I got my gun. It's a fair contest. Fuck that shit. I'm saying though, sometimes you gotta lie to protect your own self, to save your own life. That man didn't care that man have a baby in the car with his wife sitting right beside him. That man put 5 or 6 bullets in that man's ass. And the man said, "I have a license to carry my gun." You see what I'm saying? Pick sense out of nonsense. There's several times the motherfuckers pulled me over wondering if I got my pistol on me. Nah, I ain't got it. Give me the ticket and let me go on about my goddamn business. Because if I tell you I have my gun, I'm gonna have to go through some extra shit with your ass, and then one of us might wind up dead because I done being honest with you. There's sometimes you gotta lie. I'm not teaching you folks how to lie. I'm only teaching you folks how to lie sometimes to save your own life, to save your own skin. You gotta know when. You gotta know when to lie. It's not a good thing to lie now. I'm not saying it is a good thing to lie, but you got to know when to lie. Because sometimes you need to lie to save your own skin. Like this is the reason why I lie. I lie when my life depends on it. Okay? If I got a woman who's gonna cut my penis off if I tell her the truth, then I'll lie to her. And there's some police I'm just gonna straight up, because the most lying motherfuckers on this planet is police. Do you know they lie? They don't want you to tell them a lie, but they're the most lying motherfuckers I ever come across is a police, man. I'm being honest though. If y'all think I'm lying, man, I'm saying y'all ain't been around. Police will lie quicker than anybody else. They lie as a motherfucker. They put some shit on you and lie about it, man. They're criminals. Not all of them. A lot of them. Criminals. And they will lie on you in a heartbeat. If y'all live in this world long enough, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. And you got some dirty cops out there, man. Really, really dirty cops. I mean, I ain't got nothing against them.
I know they are. That's never gonna change until they erase and put some new fresh blood in. It's always gonna be that way.
Shout out, Tony. What's going on, bro? What's been happening? Happy holidays, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Man. I'm saying though, I know J Money was killed by those crazy son of a fools. Those crazy son of a fools put out a hit on him. It might be one of them themselves who killed him. But I'm thinking they they got control of those gangs. They got gangs. Them gangs really can't do nothing without permission. It comes from the head. They said we gotta get rid of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Them police got gangs out there selling drugs from. Where you think the drugs come from? Do you think those gangs transport the drugs from Mexico to Chicago? Hell no. Do you think when the police take the drugs off the street, they destroy it? They destroy the decoy. Do you think all those kilos of cocaine that they take off the streets, they destroy it? No, they destroy the decoy to make you think they destroy it. They put all that good shit right back out on the street. It's all about money. If they're gonna sell body parts, why you think they won't sell drugs? The biggest damn drug dealers is the police. I've seen boys in prison who they take off the street just to cool out for a little bit to make it look like they lock him up. They put him in prison on a vacation. There's a lot of drug dealers that goes to prison on vacations because they have to make it look good. And while they're in prison, they still selling drugs. And then they let them out. And then you say, man, how in the hell you come out for so? You got this motherfucker. They caught him with like 3 kilos of dope. Say they give him something like 5 years, and in 6 months he's back on the street. How is that possible? This motherfucker must know somebody. He must be a big time snitch. How in the fuck you back on the street that quick? They got these folks that they call them CIs,
So,
confident.
because the DA are the ones who determine the length of time of the people, spend behind bars. So that's why they be back on the street.
Well, the DA got to be in the mix. The DA got to be in the mix of the corruption.
Of course. The cops just lock them up, but it's them who determine the length of time. So let's, dissect that.
If they have a deal work out with the cop, so the cop have to have connection with the DA.
They do, but they don't determine the time.
Well, if they're just putting them in jail for the hell of it, the cop they already have it arranged. Say, hey, just let this man cool out for 30 days, or 6 months. So it's everything is fake. Everything is script. When they go to court and all that bullshit is script. Them boys just in there on vacation. There you go, Tony. Chill out with the kids, man. Chilling out with the kids. Man, the system is corrupted really, really bad. I'm saying though, for
It is.
it's
It is. But I
man.
know, especially for crime, it's the DA office that determines who goes to court, how much is bail, etc., etc. So it's crazy all the way around.
So that means the whole goddamn system is working in as one,
Yep.
because like
Yep.
when they show when the police lock your ass up and they don't see you for 7 years, and then you claims to have an attorney, and then the police won't even allow your own attorney to come see you. How the police have such power?
So that means
It's not the DA who's it's not the DA who
so
stopped
that
the
means that they it's like a repeated cycle. I think they release them and they just victimize society, and they just do it over and over and over. It's just a cycle circle, so to speak. And yes, it's
well.
all one.
That's the reason why you make that money, Tony, so them kids can spend it, man. Yeah, that's the reason why you make that money. Yeah, if I give I got one little girl, man, and if I give her the chance, I'll be living in the poorhouse. I got to put my foot down every now and then. She can have, she my little baby though. She's my brat, but gotta watch him though. She more concerned about her boyfriend than herself. She She don't want nothing for herself no more. She's hustling for her little I don't know where she find that goddamn bum from. Damn it. At her age, at her age, you think she'd have better sense. You know, to make a good choice in life, she had to go pick up some old bum off the goddamn street to be supporting. I'm saying though, she can't be my kid. She can't be no kin of mine, man. I don't know, man. That girl can't be no kin of mine out there supporting somebody, some bum ass motherfucker at that age, huh? Man, I'm trying to say, I'd advise you all, ladies, don't be picking up these goddamn bums. Pretty looks, what the hell can pretty looks do for you? Because the boy is cute, and the boy might you think he look good, and all he's doing is living in your pocketbook, and you in love with a motherfucker who all he does is live in your pocketbook? Come on, man.
Some people do that just to have the title of a man.
At
Some
that
people.
age,
At what age you talking about?
Miss, at her age, 17 years old, picking up bums already. What's she gonna do when she reach 30 and 35?
Steve,
God
you
damn
need
it,
to
she start
talk
out.
to him. We already went through this. You got to talk to him.
Damn, I'm trying to talk to her. God damn it, have some sense, gal. God
If
damn.
she's sheltered and privileged at
Well,
the same time, Pete, she has no concept of what you're talking about.
you're
She
picking up
don't.
some broke ass motherfucker who always living in your pocketbook. God damn, you can't take your eye off your pocketbook. He wants something. Uh, is it man? The only person should be in your pocketbook like that is your baby, your kid. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's only and not even your kids can live in your pocketbook like that. There, you got some motherfucker. Man, I can't get over this damn girl want me to go on the goddamn what the name of that goddamn GameStop. All they selling there is games for boys to buy this goddamn game console. I just gave the girl $100. Said, baby girl, here go a little pocket change for you. Just go buy something right here. And then she want me to come up off another $160 and a goddamn one of excuse me, I don't one of those game console. I got to get the name of it. To tell you guys, one of those little game console that you order the games online. Each one of the cartridges you put in the motherfuckers run between $30. I think the cheapest one you can get might be $29, and it's with the games that you
DS.
nobody don't really
I
like.
guess it's a DS. I don't know. But the thing
Yeah,
is,
something
Pete,
like that.
if she asks, hasn't she always received?
Yeah, but for
Okay,
her,
okay,
I don't.
no, no. You said she asked for a guitar and she got one for her friend. So if she asks, does she not receive?
Well, I don't have a problem giving her what she want.
But didn't someone get her friend a guitar as well?
She got it. She had the money. She got it. She buy one for herself. When we give her money, she shop for her and her boyfriend. When she go shopping, she orders shit online for him. I heard. I was talking to my mother today. Me and my mama had a goddamn conversation. I said, "Look, I don't spank my baby. I don't want to spank my baby, but I might have to put a whoop into that backside for her to learn some sense. You don't take care of no man, man. The man's supposed to take care of you. When I remember me coming up, I was hustling to take care of my girl, man. Shit, my girl, I was feeling bad if I go around my girl and I couldn't buy her ice cream or a soda pop. Shit. I wasn't up there asking my girl to buy nothing for me. I wasn't worried about if she had nothing. I want her to look good and everything, so I'm gonna make sure get her. I'm gonna treat her like my dog, baby, man. This motherfucker got my baby. Man, I can't be my daughter. I'm gonna have to get some DNA, man. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna have to ask for DNA on that
You
motherfucker. Something else.
stupid.
I can't believe she don't think nothing like I do. I thought the girl had good sense, man. God damn, picking up a at her age, picking up a broke ass motherfucker already. God damn it. I'm not saying I ain't saying the boy need to have it like that, but the boy need to be a man, man. Fuck that shit. Ask my girl to buy me guitar, buy me games, and where she get the money from? That motherfucker want to catch him and wring his goddamn neck. I tell you, couldn't be my boy. Couldn't be none of my boy. I can't. I'm not worried about disclaimer right here because if I put it up on this here, I don't like that other. I don't like the YouTube counsel. I'm using my counsel right here. I'm not putting that fucking hangout up there. I'm good. Um. Yeah. You better don't fuck with my shit. I tell you that. What was I? I was over here. Um. Saying though, the whole system in Chicago is corrupted. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know system could be that fucking corrupted. I don't understand it. Yeah. Um. I felt bad for Miss Teresa, man. Yeah. So I wonder who the hell is next. It doesn't make sense voting for no motherfucker. Voting. It doesn't matter who the fuck you vote for. They only gonna put in who they want to put in anyway. You know. I don't like to worry. Um,
Okay. As I say.
nah, they live in your pocket though. But I don't mind my daughter wants stuff or asks me for stuff, but get stuff for you. Show me, you know, and show me, because I want her to believe in herself, you know.
But that's
But
true,
then
Keith.
she's like,
But when you was younger, you never got money to get. I'm saying when you was younger for your friend.
yeah, I was hustling money as the boy. I was hustling money for my friend, but I wouldn't take from my mama or like that. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
So if they gave you money, you never spent it on your friend.
Yeah,
So it's the
yeah.
same
No, but
concept.
that's the boy. The boy do the
I
that's the
know, I
boy.
know. I don't know. Nowadays, the lines are blurred, but that's what she's doing. She wanna, you know,
Yeah,
buy
I
him
guess
things.
she'll grow out of it. She'll grow out of it, I believe. Yeah, them kids would eat you out of house or home. The only thing my daughter though, she don't like to eat. I don't know why. She's like, damn, she finickier than a goddamn cat. She eats like me though, because like you'd go out and you spend $40 for the food, and she just go and pick through some little pickings off the motherfucker. I'm saying, God damn, you know, don't make sense. And then she don't like when you cook. She like to eat. These darn kids nowadays, these fake ass hamburgers. She love her McDonald's. She love her goddamn fake McDonald's bread and whatever they sell in there and French fries. That's all she love. But you cook her some real food, she don't even want to eat that there, man. I don't know what's wrong with these folks. So I'm just chilling out though, man, because like They come, they visit, they go about their business, and I chill out. I don't go out because I figure why waste? When you watch the news and watch TV, the devil always they had a saying that an idle dog would worry the sheep. If the dog don't have nothing to do, he finds something to do. Find some kind of shit to get into. So while folks want to be doing, if I don't have something really, 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 really to do, I just chill out and vibes out, man. That's been me. If I go around, I took some food over there to my uncle and shit. I had to buy beer when I go over there. When the day before yesterday, I stopped by my uncle's house. The day my mama came by that night, I went over to my uncle's house. Motherfuckers, first thing he gonna say, we ain't got nothing to drink. Well, I was coming. So, okay, let's ride to the store. We ride to the store. His woman wants something to drink, so he got her something to drink. We're going over there, and he picked up a case of that Miller Lite because I don't like to drink myself, but I'll drink one or two of the Miller Lite. So he got a case of Miller Lite. Then we walk up to the counter. He walked away. So I'm saying, what the fuck? He act like he's going to the car for something. So I'm saying, all right, I see what's going on. So the man rang it up and say what the price was. So I just reached and got the money and paid for it. Then when I grabbed it and start walking out the door, that's when he's coming back. I said, what the fuck? Oh, I see my boy out there. I was talking to him. So he saw somebody, he claims he sees somebody outside he had to go talk to after he put the shit on the counter and walked away. Huh? So I ain't saying nothing. That's how these folks is, man. These motherfuckers. They don't play. I love to cook. I cook
Sometimes you
me
just
some.
miss it. I miss that home cooked meal though, but you know, changes.
Nah, man. I
I mean,
love to
from
cook.
someone
Yesterday,
else, not yourself. That's what I mean.
Mhm. I cooked some rice and beans yesterday. Rice and peas, coconut juice in it, seasoned up real good, scallion and onions and shit. Then I had me some salt mackerel. Mackerel. My mom brought up some fresh fish for me. The fishes from Miami taste better than the fishes up north, from up here where I'm at. When you go to the fish store up here and buy the fishes, even though they say they got them out the ocean, they don't taste as good as the fishes from down Miami. Like they take the fishes from Miami would taste like the fishes you get in Jamaica. For some reason, they got that good taste. You know what I'm saying, though? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like the food, the food from Jamaica don't taste like the food over here.
Yeah, that's why
Now
I
the
hate
fish
it.
from
That's why I said I don't care what's going on over there. I gotta go over there because the food, man, you can't get that anywhere unless you go to like somebody's barbecue. You might get something that's kind of sort of close, but not exactly.
yeah
Food is so good,
the
man, over
fishes
there.
the fishes from Miami, man. I can eat those. I ate two, man. I
Mm.
had to I had to I cooked enough for yesterday. I cooked like what I do. Let me tell you how I cook my fish. Like when I clean my fish up, I fried it, season it up. And I got the special seasoning that I use on the fish. Salt and pepper, and I season it up. Then I fry the fish like brown a little bit, and then take them out of the oil. Get rid of the oil. Then I cut up my scallion, my onions, my tomatoes. I cut up my thyme because I got fresh thyme, and my garlic, my fresh garlic, and put it in there. And then what I do is I fry the seasoning in onion in butter. Put a little butter in the pan, fry my seasoning down. Then I take my seasoning out the pan, put the fishes back in it, put the seasoning all over the fish, and just put a little bit of water in there to make steam and let it steam down. It's be like escovitch with all the seasoning on it, the bell pepper, the bell pepper, the onion, the thyme, the spring onion and stuff like that. And let it like steam, let the juice steam into it. So now the fish is like not dry. It's like you ever seen steamed fish, escovitch fish?
Hmm. Do they have that?
You ever
What is the fish they make at Elshire? It was like I don't know what the name of it was, but they're known for
You mean
this. Mm?
Elsha restaurant in Jamaica?
Yes, right on the beach.
That's that's escovitch fish.
That's what.
Escovitch.
That's the
It's the same
fish.
way like how that's not the name of the fish. That's how they cook the fish. It's
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm saying.
escovitch.
It's like so different, man, and it's huge. You don't need anything else with that. That and some what do they make?
Okay, Tony. All right, Tony.
They make the oh my dag, what do you call it? They give you that fish and I can't even think of festival. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Mm-mm-mm. Does you make festival, Pete?
Festivals, nah. I know
Why?
what you're talking about.
That's so good.
I mean, to you, everything that's good to you ain't. I mean,
No,
to
but
eat,
I'm just surprised. That's like it's always a, they
I
offer.
understand. Yeah, but I mean, I'll eat it, if somebody make it, but I ain't gonna go out my way to make it.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's
you
not
need.
hard to do, right, Pete? It's just a little flour,
No.
little.
Yeah, I know. I make fried dumpling. I make Johnny cake.
Oh, I never had a
You
Johnny
know what?
cake, but I had dumplings. That fried
Yeah,
dumpling.
it's Johnny cake. Fried dumpling is Johnny cake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I make Johnny cake. Well, it's basically it would be like festival, except this is a dumpling, Johnny cake.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, them kids, you can't force them to do nothing. I can't make them do it. So when I cook the food, if she don't want to eat it, she do without it, man. Then run to McDonald's right fast.
Mm.
I don't like no goddamn catering. What the hell is a catering? What they do for you?
Oh my gosh! So you have like every spread. I got to get over there too. But just
That's
whatever
like
dish you
that.
want. It's good, but
What?
it doesn't
Like,
have it
no.
doesn't remind you of home cooked, but it's just good food. You know it's good. It could be
There's a lot.
chicken, it could
There's
be
a lot of.
fish, it could be whatever.
It's good
Chef
to be with.
chef prepared. That's good. But it's just not home cooked, But the family get together, so you know.
I just hope they don't mess with Mama T though. That's all.
Be Unica, he be trying to give in what and then taking orders. Oh, well, see. So that usually happens, Pete. The
What?
only child have them wrapped around the finger.
Wow. They did her dirty, man. They did her dirty. I can understand where she's coming from, though. You know, I can understand where she's coming from. Mama T, that is. But this might show violent graphic content. Let me see what this is. Um, did they remove this damn video? Wow. I can't show. I don't want to show nobody's video up here.
But oh, they're What do you call that? Oh my gosh, my mind is going blank.
Where the police run the boy down and shot him in the street.
Um, which one? It was so many cases. Is that recent?
Hold up. Yeah.
You're not talking about the one where it was at the grandmom's house and the brother's going on like the news stations. Did you see
No.
that?
I think I'm gonna post this video though. Oh, okay, they spraying him. I'm gonna think I'm gonna. You see, I like to go over these videos. I got to be careful what I put up, but this is in Chicago though.
That's why I told you
These
didn't put your disclaimer. Don't do it, peep, if you didn't. Some people look for a reason to snatch your channel. Don't. I wouldn't do it.
the two police was fighting with this kid, pepper sprayed him, and he was. But the boy was wrong though. The boy was throwing blows at a cop, and then the other cop pulled his gun out and shot him.
He okay. So you're
But
not talking
a
about the
lot of no, but a lot of these folks get themselves killed. You know what I'm saying though? Because really and truly though, if the cop is
I
gonna
can't
lock
agree
your
with
ass
that.
up, you don't throw blows at the police though, man. For real, man. For real. I don't. If the cop, I've been stopped by the police throughout my years living. I've
But
been
even
pulled
with
over
that,
by the
saying
police.
that, peep, throwing
I've been
bowls.
stopped by. You don't go blow for blow. You don't stand up. You don't stand up and throw blows at the police, man. If you deserve to get shot when you do shit like
I
that. Now
don't
they're gonna.
believe that. I don't agree with that. I don't think you should hit them. But if you hit them, no, you're gonna get hit back. But that doesn't mean your life should end. That's what I'm talking
Look,
about. Whether or not somebody ran and gave chase, they trained for that. So to me,
look,
I
man.
don't think they
Look, the way
deserve to
I'm looking at
die.
this
They don't
video,
deserve to
I'm looking.
die for it. Mm-mm.
I'm looking at this video here. If the police pull up on you, be compliant, man. If the police ask you for your identification, give him your fucking identification.
I
If the
agree with that.
police if the
Yes.
police have a reason to say put your hands behind your back, put your hands behind your back and let him put the cuffs on you. Don't pull away and run. And
Right.
then when you pull away and run, the cop is gonna have to chase after you. Then when the
Right.
cop chase off and the cop chase off of you and try to grab you, then you're gonna turn around and throw punches. So when you throw punches and then the police have to throw back punches, that now, come on, man, you're going too far now. A lot
But
of
I
these motherfuckers
understand that. I
get
get that,
themselves,
peep. And then they deserve to get beat, but they still
they get
deserve to
themselves.
live at the end of the day.
Police ain't gonna have all day to be out there throwing blows with you, man. You
Okay, so
acting
then,
too far.
peep. Right,
I'm gonna
but
tell
when
you
it
the truth.
happens,
I'm gonna tell you the
but when
truth.
it
I'm
happens,
the cop. I'm the cop. I'm gonna shoot him in his ass too, just for being stupid.
but that's
Fuck that,
wrong,
man.
peep.
For real though, a lot of these motherfuckers get themselves killed. I'm looking at this. I ain't even gonna post this video. This bitch deserved to get shot.
I don't
He's up
believe
there
that
throwing
they
punches
don't
at the police.
deserve to be shot. They deserve to get beat. That's the difference. They're trained in martial art. Come on now, nah, Pete. You can't say
No,
that.
you don't.
Truly, you don't really
No,
mean that because other races
no,
do the
you
same
going
thing: give
too
chase,
much.
run,
You're going too
fight,
much.
do all kinds of stuff, and they live to see
You're
another day.
defending ignorance. You're defending ignorance. Now they're crying justice for this son of
I'm
a bitch.
not
He's stupid.
saying. Listen, I said if you run and give chase, then you got to expect to get beat. That's just what it is.
Okay,
But I
so
don't think that they deserve to die or get shot. No, I don't agree with that. Mm-mm.
then you wouldn't make it as a law enforcement because you don't know that there's a reason why this bitch is running. There's a reason why this bitch is bucking on you and throwing blows at you and pulling away from you. You don't know if he really got a pistol on him. He don't want to give you a chance to search him. I'm not gonna stay there throwing blows to blows with this motherfucker. I'm gonna
But
pull my
you
gun
would
and
with another race though.
I'm gonna do him
But
just
you
like the
would
cop.
but
Doesn't
you
matter
would with
what race.
another race.
Doesn't matter what race it is. White, black, pink, brown, yellow. The
But it
police come up to
does. It
you, ask you for
does.
your ID. It doesn't matter. The police come up to you, ask you for your fucking ID. Give him your ID. Okay?
I
Now
agree
let him
with
check
that.
your ID.
Comply. You
And then
should comply
if
at
he asks you
all.
for a search, give him a search. You don't need to be pulling away. You don't need to. I ain't never run from the police. All when I got my gun on me, I ain't never run from the police. You understand? Because when you run from the police, you give him a reason to chase you.
But you
Then when
gave
he
him
chased,
chase in your vehicle when you was younger.
the
It's the
one
same
time I did
thing.
stupid. But look at here. I know the one time I did that, I knew what I was doing. I had a bad little car, and I know there was nobody on earth could drive like I can. I know I was one of the baddest driver there is. You understand? So I say, when this motherfucker coming after me, he ain't gonna be able to catch me. He don't even know what color car I'm driving. Pulling out. He pulling out too
But
late
they
on
could have
my ass.
said the same thing about you, Pete. They ain't know what you had in your vehicle.
Well, he had to catch me first.
See, well, that's what they thinking. That's the mentality of them when they running. They got to catch me
No,
first.
no. The cop is no. This is something different. Let me tell you how my situation is. I was driving through Rock Creek Park, and I drive that way every day to go back and forth to work. I have to drive, go down Rock Creek Park to go to work on Virginia, and I got to come back through Rock Creek Park to get home. So Rock Creek Park in Washington D.C. ain't nothing but some S curves. Okay, S curves. You can't drive a block, a straight solid block without some S curves. You understand? And the speed limit, the road is so dangerous. It's a two-lane highway, one way up, one way down. The road is so dangerous that the speed limit is 25 miles per hour. If you drive over 25 miles per hour, you might wind up in the gully. Okay, but I drive this road and got so good at it that I could do 100 miles per hour in that there road around those S curves. I drive my car like a go-kart. So one day I was coming home from work, I was tired. So I was hauling ass. So when I passed the cop, he was hiding up in the cut. I was doing every bit of 60. So I saw him coming. I knew he was coming at me. I said, this motherfucker don't know how to drive this road like I do. So, and I had a 5 speed. It wasn't no automatic. I would think I was cruising in third. When he pulled out in the road and I touched fourth, that it was all she wrote. And when I hit fifth gear on that motherfucker, I know, hey, it took him. When I finished Rock Creek and took the car home and parked in the backyard and come and sit on the porch, it was damn near 20 to 30 minutes later. I saw him riding out the front of the road. He couldn't handle that there. He was gonna kill himself trying to catch me. So I know what I was doing. But that's a totally different situation than this here. The cop pull up on old boy. They stand up face to face talking. Now, all he has to do is comply. The police ask for his ID. All he has to do is give the damn police his ID. Now, once you give the police your ID, answer his questions, be courteous. Doesn't matter what. I was no saint. I was no saint, but I have sense. When the policeman, look, I have my gun on me. The police come up to me. He asks me if I have my gun on me. I tell him one lie. Hell no, I ain't got no gun on me. He asks me for my ID. I give him his ID. Hear me. Yes, sir. No, sir. How you doing, sir? Is everything okay, sir? I'm going to talk to him with respect. And then he look at me. Can I search you? I said, no, sir. You have no right to search me. What did I do?
But Pete,
Okay.
there's been so many cases where people comply. Like, look at, okay, I'm going to use an example. Eric Garner, the one
No,
that
I'm
was in
not
New
talking.
York with the cigarettes. He deserved to die in a chokehold.
No, that's different. You not understand. There's
It's
this
to
video.
say, if they resist and not do exactly what the police officer says, they don't deserve to die. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna show you this video here in a minute. I'm gonna show you this video. Let me explain to you what happened. The cop pull up an old boy out there. His boy got some weight to him. Got some good size weight to him. Now the cop asked him for his ID. He refused. The cop tried to hold on to him. He pulled away from the cop. He started running from the cop. The cop chased him.
He deserved to
Then
die.
listen, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
When the cop tried to catch him, he took a swing at the cop. The cop take out the spray him in the face. Try to hold him again. He keeps swinging at the cop. Then the other cop came over, and then when he swing, he hit the cop. The cop tried to catch him, and then he knocked the cop off of him, took off running again. So the other cop across the street pulled his pistol out and shot him in his ass. I don't blame the cop for that. The cop shouldn't lose a day off the
Let
job
me
for that.
understand this. Wait, you said he was a big guy. He broke away, swung, he sprayed pepper spray, and then another cop helped him. And then what happened?
The other cop didn't. The other cop shot him.
Why?
The one because he's hitting his partner. His partner is in trouble.
So
Now, look,
okay,
man,
and you can't tell me
I'm
two
not
of them.
going to defend.
Nah, I don't agree with
Not
that.
gonna
That's
defend.
crazy. I don't know what
No,
because the
no,
two of them could have
it's
fought
not.
him down. They were trained on
No, that's
how
not what
where to
they
hit.
paid you.
Nah,
Andy, be
no,
quiet. Now. You
no,
couldn't make it in the. You wouldn't
no.
last two
Yes,
days
I
out.
no,
Listen,
no.
pistol on him? What if this boy have a pistol on him? Fuck around with him until a boy reach for his gun and shoot me? Fuck that. I don't give a damn. This
But
cop to have every
where was the weapon at? Did he have a weapon? That's
hell.
what
I
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about.
He
Why
don't
did it
need to have.
assume because he was black and big he had a gun? Oh my
Well,
gosh.
he's
Oh
out
my
there tussling.
gosh.
He's not. He's not compliant. So that's what. Look, let me tell you something. You better don't
They
have no
have
kid.
tasers. They have the Billy clubs. What are you talking? There's so many other things, and it was two of them. You nah. So he deserved to be shot. See, this
Motherfucker's
is
gonna learn to
crazy.
act right out there. He deserve his ass. If it was me, I would have shot his ass,
See, well then
reload, and
that's why
shot his
you
ass.
couldn't be a cop because there's no
Damn
reason.
right.
Why did you shoot him? He didn't have a gun. He
The
didn't have a weapon,
motherfucker's
so he
supposed to
deserved to
comply.
get. Well, I bet you he get ready to get paid. He get ready to get paid.
Nah, he
You
ain't
because
paid. His ass getting ready to push up daisies. That's what his
oh
ass
he
getting ready
they
to do.
killed him.
His gas getting ready to push up
Oh my
daisies
gosh, I
because
can't
he's
right now. I
stupid.
can't believe you, Pete. I can't believe you.
Now I'm telling you the truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You
I
got
can't
senses.
believe you.
No, you don't know who the cop is getting paid to do his job. Now I'm gonna defend the right. I'm gonna
That's
defend
not
the
his
right.
job because
His
that's because
job is to
if
his
they
job
didn't
is to
have a
lock
weapon
you
and
up.
they didn't draw anything, why what would you
Well,
in fear of your
he's
life
out
for?
there throwing punches. He's out there
That's
throwing punches.
punches.
He punched the police in the face.
Oh my
Me,
gosh.
the first time he swung up my ass, I done empty my gun, reload, and put some more in his ass. He need to act right.
That's crazy
Okay?
as I don't
I'm
know
telling you
what.
straight up. That's just straight up how it is. Now I ain't got nothing to do with this here. I ain't got nothing to do with this here. That boy, stupid. He got what he was looking for. Now he's
He
gonna
did
be
not
pushing up
deserve
dates.
to lose his life. I'm sorry, Pete. He
But
did
he
not.
shouldn't be out.
I
He
don't care if
shouldn't
he
be
was
out there
punching
fighting
him
with the police.
so he couldn't stand. He didn't deserve to die. He deserved to get his ass
Well,
beat for them to jump on him. That's one thing, but not no. What he gets? Why? For what? They're supposed to be able to
he
handle
needs
that.
to be.
That's a part of the academy. They're supposed to be physical fit and know how to take down. No, Pete.
Nah, he don't
No,
need
that's
to be out
crazy.
there throwing punches at the police. He's
Oh
out
my
there.
god.
The police line have every reason to fear for his life now. This big motherfucker might have a weapon on him. You give him
Mike,
enough
but
chance.
no. That's the first
Right.
thing they're
But
supposed to
he
do is
don't give me
check.
a chance to find out. He need to
Oh
give me a
my
chance to
gosh.
find out. He
I can't
needs a
be.
chance to check. He's out there swinging like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying though? He's out there throwing blows like he's out there with his homeboy out there fighting out there. Nah. I back the police behind this one now. I'm gonna back the police behind this right here now. The police should have emptied the fucking gun, reload, and put some more in his ass for being stupid. I'm just
Well,
being
this
real
is
with
where
it.
we just disagree because I don't care if he would have keep
We ain't
punching
gonna
him.
agree on everything.
There's no way that he should have been killed for punches, and it was two
Well,
of them. Nah,
the other
mm.
one, the other one had to save his partner. The boy is
Save
way
his
bigger than
partner.
the boy is way bigger than the cop. One blow could have knocked the cop senseless. You know what I'm saying? Though he wasn't complying, and he fuck around
So what
and he
happened to the
didn't listen to orders.
tasers? What happened to the tasers? What happened to the billy clubs that both of them have to wear? What happened to all of those measures?
No. If you have to go through so much, might as well use the goddamn pistol, police. I
Wow.
don't blame you on this.
Well,
Motherfuckers have senses. You know, you need to you act like you got some sense out here. Now, I'm gonna defend the right. You understand? He's out there. The police was it's in fear for his life on this one here. Now,
hmm.
the police ain't touching this one. You know what I'm saying, though? You can't feel sorry for an idiot. You live like a fool. You die like a fool. You act like a jackass. You get treated like a jackass. You understand? Now, because he's black, that
But
don't
I
mean shit. I'm not
guaranteed
gonna
if he
take.
wasn't black and he did that same actions that you're saying he did, he would have lived to see another day. He would have been jacked up,
No,
but he would have lived to see another day.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
just look at all of what history's shown.
I'm not going to defend stupidity, man,
Okay.
because really and truly, this motherfucker, he does look scary. Because if that was me and
Why?
him out
Because
there,
he's
he
big.
probably would have got.
The reason why I guess I get so heated like this, I got brothers that are like their stature, they're big, like linebackers. They're big, and just because of the way they stand or whatever it is, that doesn't mean that
No,
they're a
but that's
threat. I
no.
don't
Listen,
care.
listen,
It doesn't matter.
listen.
They don't
It
have the
wasn't
right to
on.
take a life. I'm sorry. They don't. When did they become the judge of jury? Oh,
Listen.
I thought you didn't know though. You don't know if he had a weapon or not. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
why is this fool out here fighting with the
It
police?
doesn't
Why is this
matter if
fool
he
out here
fought.
like he's in the ring with Tyson? He out there fighting the cop like he's Tyson.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, he's out there throwing blows at the police like I thought it was two boxers in the goddamn ring. God damn it! Now, knocked the damn police senseless. Police hit him with the goddamn pepper spray. It didn't even phase his ass. Then took another swing and hit the damn cop up against the face. What the fuck?
So why didn't he just wait to back up get there then? If he was so scared, he didn't have to jump right in like that. What was he doing? Was he
You can
breaking
make
in
it as a
something?
cop because
Was
you've
he
been dead
hurting
the first
somebody
day
at the
on the
time?
job. God damn
And
it. Now,
what was the
that-
scene prior to them even showing up, Pete?
well, the thing is, I don't know about all that there,
Cause
but
I
what he
saw
should have did was
no.
comply with the police. I ain't never swung at the police. I ain't never run from the police. When the police come up, I give him his respect. Yes, sir. No, sir. What the fuck's going on, sir? How you doing, sir? Why did you pull me over, sir? Was there a problem, sir? You know what I'm saying? Though one time, I was in Virginia and the police pulled my ass over and it was an asshole cop. I asked him why he pulled me over. He took me out the car, tell me to get out the car and walk me to the back of the car and say, you got a busted tail light. I said, what's going on with my tail light? Motherfucker, that's when they had Billy Club. He took his Billy Club out and did one of them Bruce Lee shit and knocked my tail light out. He said, there it is, you got a busted tail light. Then fuck around and lock me up because it wasn't even my car. It was my homeboy car. We was driving to the airport to pick his girlfriend up. He didn't have a license. He bought the car and the radio in the car was stolen. And he pulled the radio out the car and found out that the radio was stolen and worth over $200. That would be a felony. Lock my ass up, lock his ass up. And even though I explained to him it's not my car, it's his car, but I was driving it, so I went to jail. I'm saying you got some asshole cop out there, but I wasn't fighting with the cop. I was just questioning him, asking him to why he pulled me over. And
That's
then he want to
because
be an
you
asshole.
right, Pete. Right. But that person you said, and I would have the person deserved to die, and you would have still
No,
been.
I ain't saying. No, I ain't saying he
I
deserved
think
to die.
it's
I'd have shot him. I'd have
crazy.
shot him in the leg or something. I'd have shot him in the leg. I wouldn't shoot him to kill
Why
him. I'd have
even
shoot him.
shoot him? This is my whole point. What was he
This motherfucker
doing?
don't need to be out there fighting with the police. What is he out there
What
throwing
was he
blows at the
when the police? If the police was an inch eye, private eye, right? And he saw this
no,
guy
the
that's
police
whatever
isn't
feet. Why
listen,
did he get
listen,
out? He could have called for backup. He didn't
listen,
have to even
listen.
approach him.
I'm gonna stay there.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
stay there and
talking
fuck
about.
around with him until backup get there. You gonna lose your life before backup get there. And come on, don't be stupid. Don't
With
be silly.
what?
Sorry, I'm
With
not.
what? All he had to do was sit back in his car and call backup.
He's
That's all he had
already
to
out the
do.
car talking to the boy.
I
He's
guarantee if he
already
was
out the
white,
car talking to the
if he
boy. The
was
boy
white,
standing in
and I'm
front of him.
sorry to put race in it, but if he was white, they would have waited. And it would have been two, three, four cars
Wait,
boxing
what?
him in, and he would have lived to see another day. Just like the theaters, just like the schools, just like it's like I can't believe
No,
that you
straight up,
really think.
straight up,
I
straight
really
up.
got
No,
to
I'm not
think
gonna
that
be
this is
playing.
just the entertainment part of your statement,
No, no,
because
no, no.
I
I'm gonna show
cannot
you the video.
believe that you
I'm gonna
actually
show
believe
you
this.
the video. I'm gonna show you the video. The goddamn boy, the police was standing up talking to the boy. The boy act like he was a decent human being. Then all of a sudden, I think the cop asked him for the ID. He started to pull away. So the cop grabbed a hold of him. He took a swing at the cop and started running. So the cop chased after him, tried to grab him. He threw another blow at the cop. Now the cop get the pepper spray and spray his ass. The boy knocked him upside the head, tried to take off running again. So what the other cop did, reached for his pistol and put two in his ass. Me, I would have put all six or all 17 in his ass. He
Mm,
need to not be.
mm. Well,
He's not now. He be pushing up daisies for being stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not
he
because
didn't.
he's black. I'm not gonna defend him because he's black and did something stupid.
That
You
was a
don't be
sense.
out there
That was a
throwing
sense.
blows.
He
No, it
didn't
was
deserve
not.
to
You out there
die.
throwing blows.
He didn't deserve to die. He
I'm not
deserved to
saying
get
he
beat. Like I said,
deserved
stunned
to
a
have
couple
sin
times, yes. Stunned a couple times, yes.
in the
Get to the
process.
club,
In
yes.
the process.
Stomped a couple times,
Hold
yes.
up,
But not
hold up, hold up,
no
hold up, Benji.
stop. I
Hold
don't
up,
care what you
Benji.
say,
And
Pete.
if you were the cop, hold up. If you were the cop, in the process of you out there throwing blows back and forth with this motherfucker trying to beat his ass, and you don't know if he have a weapon on him, and he get to
But that
his
was the
weapon while
you were
silly,
supposed to take me to see.
while you're being there silly, fucking around with him and get your ass shot. You
Okay.
understand? No, no, the police want to go home. That's the reason why everybody want to go home. So
Okay.
when the cop come up, you need to comply. You need to
At the
comply
end of
or
the
you might.
day.
Now you need to comply or you might die. There is no way around it. You're gonna need to comply or die. Cause
Mm.
that's why they couldn't give me a
Some
badge.
people that
I wouldn't
happens
be a
for
good
some people
listen,
that
yeah, listen
applies
here,
to
listen.
some, not
I
all.
said I'm glad I didn't turn out to be no police because I wouldn't be going around killing people. But the thing is, I wouldn't be pulling up with all these.
No cowboys
I
and
wouldn't be put.
Indians, you sure?
Huh?
No cowboys and
I,
Indians, you sure? You sound a bit.
no, I'm saying though. I'm saying though. No, no, I wouldn't be putting up with the fuckeries because the
And that's
thing
how
is,
half of them feel. That's how exactly how they feel. Oh boy, here they go. What's this group out here? Oh, they ain't about nothing. Oh look, they got hoodies on. They just standing outside. Now I think these could have been people that worked 40 hours a week or 80 hours, whatever it is, and just decided to go outside and hang out.
you know,
Automatically is assumed they got weapons and they're about fuckery outside. Automatically
you
that's
know,
assumed.
I've been everywhere. I was driving my truck, fucking around with the police one day on the radio, and and police pulled me over and just let me go because I'm so silly. Because I'm on the radio and I'm saying something like this, and I'm saying to them, "Okay, boys, let's put the pedal to the metal. Let's ride on down the road. We good to go, boy. We riding by 70 now. Now I'm riding now, coming down 95 here. We all good to go, boy." Now, them police thought that I was some redneck on the radio, right? So I'm having all the trucks lined up, caravan coming down like caravan coming down the road there. We all rolling down the road, 80, 90 miles per hour down the road. No, then back then, my truck wasn't governed. We can do by 120 in them trucks back then. I'm saying though, we riding down 95. I'm saying. So I thought two or three police sitting in the median down there, way down the road. That's when I had good eyesight. So I'm saying, "Hey, boys, we need to ease on up on this here. We got a couple of nib nose sitting on the side road over there. Hold up on it, fellas. Like we're gonna get that motherfucker's trying to set us up." Then the police heard on the radio and pulled my ass over and came up, asked me, "Was that you talking on the radio just now?" I said, "Nah." "You sure that wasn't you?" I said, "Nah." "Who it sound like? Who was that there? I heard somebody talking on the radio." "Well, let me see your ID anyway." But there was this hillbilly behind me, this Caucasian fella, his beard long all the way down to his waist. I never know he got a beard like a damn goat, Billy Goat. So he was back there all minding his business. The police went back there, hauled his ass out of his truck and put him in the cuff trying to obstruct justice. They thought he was the one talking on the radio. It was me all along fucking with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Get on
And
goddamn
I
radio.
know that you could use tactics, you could flirt, you could do all kinds of things, right? But for those who take the approach on maybe they always get stopped. Maybe it's always something going on with the police as far as target. Maybe that's why some people react,
It's the
get upset.
attitude. It's the attitude. It's the attitude. It's the attitude.
It,
The
it,
cop
it,
was
it is
trained.
sometimes the attitude. It is.
The
But that
cop was
don't mean
trained.
that they
I've been
deserve to die at the end of the day.
well. They put themselves in. Look, man, you put yourselves
They
in a
put
fucked up.
themselves in predicaments, I think, to get locked up. Yes, to get locked up, but not to
They put
die.
themselves in a fucked up predicament. And look, the cop. Look, man,
To
you
be
the way
locked up,
how
yes,
things are
Pete.
going
To have
nowadays.
a charge.
Not
They put
you
themselves
don't
up for
you
charge
don't
to
know
lose
who
their
you're dealing
job and
with.
so forth and so on, but not to die. I don't agree with it.
This is
I'm
big sense
sorry.
out of nonsense. Big
Well,
sense out of.
I am.
Well, you're
I don't
not.
care who it is. If they don't deserve to
Stand
die.
up, stand up, and talk to the cop like a man.
Oh
Stand
God.
up and talk to the cop like a
Even
man.
if they don't
Don't
talk to the
act
cop
like
like a man, they still
no.
don't
You gonna
deserve to
you gonna
die.
pull right. No, no. You ask for it. The cop ask you for your identification. Go ahead and give your goddamn
I said
identification.
that they
And
should comply every step of the way, but if someone chooses not to comply, they don't. That
no,
doesn't
when
mean
you
they
out there
deserve.
throwing punches, you throwing
They don't
punches at the
deserve to be
cop.
shot either because they didn't
Nah,
comply.
that's why you think the cop carry a goddamn gun.
Oh my
Why
God!
you think the cop carry a gun? You throw a
If they're
punch at me,
in
you act like
imminent
you.
danger, Pete, not if somebody just ran
It's
from you, you
danger.
don't
The man
deserve
life
to
is
have a
in
gun
danger.
pulled on them. I'm sorry, they don't. That's how come there
Listen,
be so many
hold up, hold up,
lawsuits.
hold up, hold up.
I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
show you the video. No, no, you can't win. I'm gonna defend the cop on this one
Oh
here.
my God!
That boy is big enough that if he hit that police by accident, he can kill him. He can knock that police senseless.
And I'm gonna say it again because
He's
I have
he's, a,
brothers.
he's
I
about
have brothers and I have cousins who have that stature,
but,
that big, muscular,
teach them to
big,
have
just like
sense.
I'm talking about
Teach them to
6 feet
have
and
senses.
plus.
That's all you
That
got to do.
does not mean that they are a threat. It doesn't matter. If they can't help
Teach
what
them.
their
You
stature
are a
is,
threat. You are a
you
threat.
know what, Pete?
You are a threat.
So
Teach
you're
them to have sense.
Yes, Pete,
Now,
but you're trying to say that it's assumed that they have a weapon that they might kill and they may do this and
hold up,
they may do that.
no,
When it could just
no,
be
you know, you're defending stupidity. You are defending
okay.
stupidity.
No, I'm
You
not.
don't throw punches at the police. You don't throw punches at the police.
Why do they
Why?
have
Why are you
tasers?
throwing punches?
Why
You
do they
know
have
he's a law
tasers? Why do they specialize
man.
in martial
What
art?
taser?
Why
No, damn
why do
taser.
they
I
have
don't
bullet
remember I
clubs?
had a taser.
Why do they have a
No,
radio? Why do they
no,
have
you don't
backups? Why
throw
do they have
punches at the
partners?
police. The man is in
No.
full uniform.
Oh
The
my
man is in
gosh.
full uniform trying to talk to you like a grown man. The
Oh
man is in full uniform talking to you like a grown man. Stand up and talk to him like a grown man.
and
Don't
I'm
pull off
saying
and
to you, if that person does not stand up and speak to him as a man, you are trained psychologically on what to do. So I don't want to hear this. The weapon should be the very last resort. And that's only if
no,
they're okay, Pete. Okay,
no,
Pete.
you're not
Well,
listening. Not,
we
you're in a
can't.
predicament. You're in the neighborhood that these
Oh
police are
my
roaming in.
gosh, I can't.
In the
They
neighborhood,
don't need
this
that.
is in
Like I said, if
Chicago.
you're so scared, they don't need to be in those positions.
It's not
They shouldn't
scared.
be in
It's
those
not
positions.
scared.
It is scary
Scared
because
don't
that's the
have
first
nothing
thing
to
they
do
do
with it.
is reach
No,
for the weapon.
I'm not gonna be out there. Look, I didn't come to work to be out here wrestling with a motherfucker.
Yes, you
If I'm
did.
talking,
That is exactly
no,
why you
fuck
came
that.
out to work.
No,
That
the
is the
police,
position
the
to
police
protect
don't
and
come to
serve.
work to be out here
That is the
wrestling with
position,
a
Pete.
motherfucker. No,
What
no,
is
no,
it
no,
then?
no, no. I don't.
I don't see them really doing community service. So what is it then if they're not out there for that
The
reason?
police don't come out here to be wrestling with a motherfucker. You want to wrestle with somebody, go in the ring. Now the police come out
That
here to
is
do
the
a job.
purpose of the job. To chase. They're going to chase. They're going to fight. They're going to do
No,
whatever it
no,
takes
no, no. No,
to
I'm not gonna chase off the
apprehend
ass.
to apprehend
That's
a
why you have
suspect,
a gun. I'm
not
not
to
gonna chase
kill.
off the ass.
Oh my
I'm gonna send a bullet for you. I'm not gonna
Jesus.
chase after you. I'm gonna have the bullet chasing your ass.
That's why you could.
That's why I'm
That's
saying.
why you could not be a
I
cop.
said no. You want
You
to
could
run? You can
not.
run if you want to. I'm not gonna chase after your ass. I'm gonna send a bullet off you. That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
god.
I'm gonna do. I'm
See.
gonna shot him in the back of the leg or something.
Oh my gosh. And you would automatically you would be on desk duty and eventually they would
No,
denounce
no.
you
I'm
from
gonna
the
defend the
position.
police
You
100% on this one here now. Now I'm gonna
how you
defend
gonna
the police
you defend
100% on this one.
every case
This
I said to
motherfucker
you
out here. He's
every
out here swinging back and forth. Man, he could have knocked
it
that
was a
man out by
weapon.
accident. Killed him,
That was
man.
his fist,
Pepper
Pete.
spray don't
It
work.
was not
This
a
running
weapon.
around,
It was
roiling
not
around.
a
Run.
weapon. It was not
I
a
don't know
weapon.
that. I don't know
Oh
that.
my gosh. Oh my god.
The police don't get paid to be out here
Yes, they do.
babysitting,
That's exactly why they get
wrestling,
paid.
to
Yes,
be out
they
here
do. They
wrestling with
know that they're
some
going to
jack.
have to fight. They know that they may not come home that day. You signed on for that
I might
position.
not kill him. I
So,
might not kill him. I would just shoot him
oh,
in the leg or something.
oh
Shoot
my
him in the foot.
gosh.
I wouldn't
And
shoot
you
him in him.
still,
I would
no matter where you shot him, if you shot him in the finger, you
no, but the
still
only
going to have
thing
a lawsuit. You
what
still
no,
going
no,
to have a
no.
lawsuit.
That's where you just go ahead and kill a motherfucker. You can't what kind of lawsuit? They can't there's no lawsuit coming out of there. There ain't no lawsuit coming out of this here.
It's still going to be in
There,
the paper. You're still going to have to answer it's,
well,
it's full
yeah.
circle. It doesn't matter where you shoot them. You're not
Well,
supposed
I
to
defend
draw your
the
weapon.
police on this one. There's nothing coming out of this one here. Nothing
Oh
coming
my
out. The
gosh.
way I
See,
see it, the
you
way I see it, ain't nothing
cowboys
coming
like
out of this.
me. Oh my
This
gosh. You're
overgrown
something
biscuit
else.
eating motherfucker shouldn't be out there swinging up the
So
police.
what
You
did you feel
understand?
about the Eric Garner case? Let me just see what you felt about
I
that.
haven't seen that one.
Really?
Shout out, Kel. I haven't seen that one. I gotta look at it. If I gotta be honest with stuff, man. I
Okay,
mean,
so
I don't.
let's just take it to the current one with the and Sacramento, the one with the young man was running into the grandmom's yard and they unloaded 20,
You
I
know,
think it was
I'm gonna have to defend the police on that one too. I'm gonna
you know
have
what?
to defend the
I
police.
can't.
Let
We
me tell
can't
you
have
how
a
I see it.
conversation. I can't talk to you. I can't
Hold up
talk
a
to you.
minute. Hold up a minute. Let me explain to you what I done saw when I saw that there.
I can't talk
Now,
to you.
somebody called the police and said, somebody's out there breaking out my car windows, right? And it's nighttime, right? So when the police pulled up, this fella is in the dark running and jumping over fences. He had a cell phone in his hand, but it's dark. And he's running in people's backyard, jumping over fences. Now the police have to chase after him in the dark and try to apprehend him in the dark. So happened he jumped over into his own backyard and standing up in the back. They don't know that. They don't know if this man is his yard or in the back. It's the dark. It's nighttime. The
So
first
let's
wrong.
dissect. You want to dissect? Because we can
Let
go
me
back
finish.
because
Let
we
me
just
finish. Hold up. Let me finish now. Let me finish now. Now, when he in the dark, jumping fences and going over in people's backyard and hanging out in the back there, they saw something in his hand. They don't know that it's a fucking phone. Now, these police is nighttime. They don't know this motherfucker could have an AK. He could have some kind of dangerous weapon on his ass. He better be glad it wasn't me because I'd have done shot his ass, reload, and shoot his ass some more. Now they done emptied their gun in his ass. Now I got to give it to him. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm saying
Pete.
though, I love my people, but the police come to work trying to
Do
stay
you?
home.
I can't tell. If you're saying that that was justifiable, oh
Yeah,
my
that was
God,
justified.
I
The
would have to
first thing
smack
he
you with
should
a
have
gun
stand up.
because
He should
first of
stand
that
up.
whole no, Pete, that
Why is he
whole
running from
case
the
was
police?
crazy because
Huh?
somebody smashing car windows, right? They never said that he was actually the one that was doing it. He just happened to be out there. Why? Because he was going to his grandmother's house. It makes sense for
Why
him
is
to
he
be out
running
there.
from the police
Now,
for? Why is
why
he
would
running
he
from the
run
police?
at midnight? Well, if somebody's screaming, stop, shoot. He's a young guy
He
trying
knows
to
it's
get
the
home.
cops, right?
Trying to get
He knows
home.
it's the cops, right? Do you
Trying to
know how
get
many
home.
times?
And they don't even know if that was him or not. So they
But do
can't
you know how
even
many
pin.
times?
Oh my
Do
gosh,
you know how
Pete.
many times at nighttime the police call me and I walk up to him?
They wasn't screaming at you at no 12
It
o'clock.
doesn't matter.
And you just one
Furthermore, I'm not.
person. Oh my gosh, Pete.
I don't know how you see it. I
They don't
mean,
know if he was
you
breaking
know,
the windows or not. There's no proof of that.
they don't know. They don't
So he
know who
deserved to
he
get
is.
shot 20 times. 20
I'm not
Pete.
saying he deserved.
No,
He
no, no.
lucky.
He deserved, and then for it just to be a cell phone underneath him, which means he didn't have it in his hand. It would have been in his hand
He
when he
put,
dropped. It would have been right by his hand.
well, he put himself
No,
in a
no,
fucked
no,
up
no, 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 no,
predicament.
no, no.
I can't
Let's
help him on.
dissect. So
Okay,
once
go ahead.
again, so I can't, Pete. I don't know. You just I tell you,
Now he put himself in a fucked up
you
predicament. I
you
can't.
so he didn't put. He's going home at midnight. The person that could have been still breaking his window could have still been out there. What did he have anything in his hand? Was he in the act? Was he
They
caught
don't
in
know.
the
It's
act?
nighttime. The police don't know. They trying
That's
to go
my
back home.
point. So you just happened to see a black man out there, and you just went off because it had to have been him.
No,
He
no,
had to have
no,
been
no.
up to
They don't
mischief
know. They
instead of
don't know.
he was going home. He
Now, the
couldn't have just
police
been
trying to
walking
go
going
home.
home.
Man. The
Oh my
police want to go home. Look, I'm not chasing no motherfucker in the dark. God damn it. I'm not going to be chasing a bitch in the dark.
God. You know what? It
I
was
don't know what I'm going to
assumed,
run
like
into.
I said, it was assumed. And they don't know, even with that, he didn't have a weapon. 20 times? Pete,
Well,
you don't
what,
think that was
it
excessive? Oh my gosh, Pete.
well, the thing is, just shooting the gun one time is no fun at all, man. You need to just,
Oh, it's no
you want to hit
fun.
them.
Oh, it's
It's
about
no
fun.
fun.
People's lives is about.
One.
I can't with you, Pete. Let's just. I mean, because every case I've said so far, you. I'm surprised. I'm just surprised.
I'm saying, though, I'm not going to defend fuckeries.
It's not about fuckery. Whether or not that's a young man who's watched how many cases of these young men who died, even the ones who
But
did comply. So maybe the mindset is, no, hell no, I'm going home. He did.
what is
That
he
means he
doing
deserves
out
to
there
die.
in the morning?
That means he deserved to
No,
be
I didn't
shot
say that.
20 times.
No, I didn't say that. But he put himself in the front of the train, didn't
How
he?
he put himself in the part of the chain? Why couldn't it be the police just did it once again what they normally do?
It had some fear in it. It had some fear going on because there was even a woman cop out there. I heard her. These folks ain't trying to have. They
I thought
like
she
to be
was
put.
trying to stop it.
No, the police don't like to have bullets coming their way, so they won't give
Well,
you a chance
wasn't
to
any
send.
bullets coming their way? That's my
They're
point.
not gonna give
Was
it.
there
They're not
any?
gonna.
Oh my gosh, I can't right
They're
now,
not
Pete.
gonna give you a chance.
Oh
They're
my
not gonna give you a
gosh,
chance to do
Pete.
that. There. I'm
I just.
sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, I know how
So
you
let's talk
feel, but
about the case with Castillo, the one that was in the car with his fiance and
oh
his
no, no,
daughter,
no,
the
that was
daughter in the back
no,
seat.
no,
Oh,
no, no, no,
that
no, no,
that
no,
one he
you
didn't.
can't.
Oh, okay. That one was
No,
that
no,
was
no, no, that one was fucked up, really. No, I mean, the man say, look, I got my gun, I got a license to carry, and No, that was just crazy right there. I can't go. No, that police right there, and they let that cop go though. I can't believe that shit, man. That's some fuck shit right there. I
But I
can't
couldn't
believe they
believe
let
you.
that
You,
cop go.
I still don't believe that you believe that this last one is justifiable. I'm sorry, I don't see it. I
No,
don't.
no, no. That one was not.
I don't
Well,
care if he
maybe
ran. I don't care if he skipped, jumped, rolled. He didn't
from what
deserve
I
to be
see,
shot for number
from what
one. What was
he
wrong
didn't
with
make.
just a simple question? Hey, did you notice blah blah blah? No, they didn't do
He
that.
knew. He knew the
They didn't do
police
that.
was coming. Listen,
You,
he knew the police was coming. There was a helicopter up there. He was out there
that's my
fucking around.
point. So let
There
me
was a
tell.
helicopter up
Let's
there.
just like I keep saying. Let's dissect. Now you walking home. You going to your grandmother's house.
But how do we know he
You
didn't throw a
hear
gun?
cops running. Hey, come here. And a freaking helicopter
He
and all this
knew
shit, and you by
what he
yourself, you
should-
don't know what's going on. You only
what
got
was
a
he
cell
doing out
phone.
there at 2 o'clock at night anyway? I don't go outside after 8.
That's
What is he
you.
doing
Maybe he
out
was coming from a
there?
party. Maybe he was coming by from a friend's house. Maybe he was coming from work. You don't know what he could have been doing on the street. But the bottom line was, it was assumed he was up to mischief. It was assumed. They didn't say he had a stick in his hand. He had a bat in his hand. He didn't have nothing in his hand. So what was he breaking the windows out with? His elbows? So there should have been blood on his elbows, right? His fist should have been all bloody from punching windows out, right? That's what I'm talking about. Show, explain the details. Oh, they don't have no details for me. Once again, that's another senseless murder. I don't care what nobody says. And then 20 shot, 20 of them. 20.
He lucky he didn't get 30 on it.
Oh my
30. I'm
gosh,
saying though.
people. I
It's
can't. I
nighttime.
mean, like, oh my, I
It's
can't with
night.
you.
I'm saying
You
though. He's out
are
there running from the
unbelievable.
he's out there
You,
jumping fences like a horse.
you are unbelievable. I don't care
It's
if he was jumping them like he was in the fucking
I
Olympics. He didn't deserve to die. Running
didn't say
constitute
he was deserved to
being
die now.
shot. When
I
did
didn't
running
say
constitute a reason to be shot? If
well,
anything, you know that person's not harm is doesn't have a weapon, because why are they running? They would be shooting. So this whole that's twisted thinking. I think. Oh my gosh, I can't with you, Pete. You just oh my gosh. Well, Peep,
hold up. Tony want to come up. Let me see what's going on.
you
What
yeah, I
Tony?
want to hear you are on something else, boy. You
No, I'm
on
just
one.
being honest with it. I'm just being honest with it. You put
I don't
yourself
see
in a
how you
fucked up predicament.
running does
I
not
can't
constitute
stand,
dying. I don't care what
I
nobody
can't
say. I don't care
defend
even if
somebody.
they hit.
I
Hitting
understand.
doesn't constitute being shot.
No, he's out there throwing blows at the goddamn
I
cop,
don't
knocking the
give a
cop
damn if
inside
he
the
was
head.
knocking him out. He didn't deserve to be shot. That's
Well,
what the taser's
I'm
for.
telling you,
What is the
when
bullet
I
help
was
for?
younger,
What? Oh my
when
god!
I was younger, I was thinking about becoming the police. When I was younger, I thought about it. I
You
thought
wouldn't have.
about
You
becoming
wouldn't
a
have.
cop.
You couldn't have been one, Pete.
What do you mean? No, I'm saying I thought about becoming a cop when I was younger. I was thinking about it, but then I was saying
Mm.
I didn't like how they was acting because you had to go along with certain shit, and I didn't want to go along with certain shit. But me as a cop, you ain't gonna throw no punch at me. The
Mm.
only thing you're gonna be punching my bullets coming at your ass. I'm
That's what I'm
telling you.
talking about. Why? Because you can't take it. You trained in it. You're supposed to be
I'm
able to
not
punch
supposed
back.
to
You're
pay me
supposed
to
to
be.
be able to punch back. Matter of fact, you should be
I'm
able to
not.
bring
They
them
did
down.
not pay
Oh, I
me to
can't.
come out here throwing punches at a motherfucker. They paid me to come out here to throw bullets at motherfucker, not punches. The only
They
thing I'm
pay
throwing
you
at
to.
your ass is some bullets. Straight
Oh my
up.
gosh.
I'm gonna defend the cop on that one. The only thing I'm gonna throw back at your ass is some bullets. You come out here. If I you throw something at me if you wanna. You can throw something at me if you wanna. I'm gonna tell you straight up. The only thing I'm gonna throw back at your ass is some bullets. So I'm gonna be on the cop and be on the side of the cop on this one here. The police is right on that there.
I don't care what you say, Pete. If they're
And
not
I'm not.
shooting and don't have a weapon, no one
You don't need to be
deserves
throwing
to be
punches and you don't need to be
killed.
running because
At the very
they
least,
wouldn't
shot.
be
They
paying
don't deserve it.
they
You
wouldn't
got
be paying
tasers
me to
and
run
other.
off of your ass
You got
either.
other means to be able to take someone down. That's the whole point of being in that boot camp that
I
they
sent the link,
have.
Tony. I sent the link, bro.
The
Nah, they didn't pay me
academy
to come out
trains
here,
them psychologically
and they
what to do, how to hit,
and
where to hit. Nah, but people, I can't with
they
you.
didn't pay me to come out here chase a motherfucker, throw
Yes, they
punches at the
do
motherfucker.
pay you for that.
The
Yes, they
only
do pay
thing
you
they
for
would
that.
be paying me
That's
to
why you got
do
to
is
be
stuff.
physically fit. That's why you got to be physically fit. Yes, you paid to go run up. You
Nah,
got to
nah, nah.
run and go run.
I'm not,
and put those cuffs on them and book them to jail and give them their charges. That's
I'm
what
not
you.
gonna be
That's what
out
they're
there
paid to
wrestling
do.
with nobody. I'm not gonna be out there wrestling with nobody's overgrown biscuit eating, cornbread eating motherfucker throwing punches like that. There.
I can't with you, Pete. And in his
I
case, when he
sent the
was
link.
just walking home, he deserved to have
Well, the
20
motherfucker.
bullets. He deserved to have 20
No, no, I
bullets,
ain't
right?
talking about him. No, no, I
Mm-hmm.
ain't talking about him. No, I didn't
All
say
that
he
with a
deserved.
cell phone, right?
Well, he might have could have avoided it. He should have been in his bed sleeping. That's what
Just
I'm
like
thinking.
that other case where it was in the
Wait
South
a
when
minute,
that
son.
older man was running in the yard and he
Okay,
didn't have a gun with the cop
I'm
took
alright.
drug.
I'm alright. How y'all? Indy,
Hi, Tony.
happy Easter to everybody in the chat box.
Hi, Tony.
Alright.
Let's hear your
What's
I know
up?
perspective.
where.
I'm muting now because I can't with
Alright,
you.
hold on, because you don't gotta mute. But the reason why, for one, I don't get down with what these police doing. I witness hands like eyes what the cops will do. My homeboy was minding his business. He had an open beer can. Now that's all right. That would make him wrong. Only thing he asked the female officer was, "Do you want me to pour my beer out?" She looked at him. She never said what to do. So he poured the beer out. He was a little intoxicated. He almost slipped. He grabbed the gate and he grabbed the officer, not trying to grab her to pull her down or do no bodily harm. He almost slipped. So we like, oh, are you all right? Before we can even get to the is she all right, he's already apologizing to her. Do you know what? Long story short, they beat my man to mental stability, bro, where his body became allergic to marijuana. I used to smoke with this man a day. That's what the police brutality. What I don't agree with is how do y'all go into somebody's backyard and kill this young man? How do
Another
you kill
thing.
another man in a car with his fiance and the baby? But you ask him for my ID. He said,
Yep.
I have a legally registered gun. My ID is by my gun. Do you still want me to get all this is being said? You hear it. What does the cop do? You still unload. And that gives them the right to choke a man out. And he not over some
Thank
cigarettes.
you.
He was breaking a fight up. Let's get it straight.
Thank you.
He was
Thank
breaking
you.
a fight up. But if you
Mm-hmm.
hear him saying, "Stop, I can't breathe. Stop, I can't breathe. My asthma," and you still they're good cops. They're good cops. So where was the good cops at in the bunch then? Where was the good cops at when you shot that man in the park in his back? What about this young man who just got shot and his brother just had to tweet? I don't agree with what cops is doing because whether I comply
Exactly.
and give you my ID, get on the
Mm-hmm.
ground like an animal and like a dog with my hands on my back, and I just saw a cop punching a black kid in the face,
Mm-hmm.
handcuff him. You know what his partner does? Where's the good cop in him? He runs over and kicks this young man in the mouth while he's on the ground. So what are we supposed to
Yep.
do? But if we
Oh,
incite a
the one that
riot
was in the
against the cops,
wheelchair?
yeah, in the wheelchair,
I
then
mean,
if we
come
incite a
on.
riot against the cops, the same way why you think they took out Sandra Bland, let's be honest here, they took her out
Oh my
because what
God.
she was saying was right.
Exactly.
But if we incite a riot on the cops, we're wrong. But the cop gets to walk around here, cool. So case in point, look at the black cop who shot that white lady and had the same
Exactly.
excuse like the white cops. You know
How
what
about it?
happened? No,
Two
no,
charges.
no racism or nothing towards anybody. But what I'm saying, if you're gonna let the white cops do it, let the black cop do it. But I'm sorry, since he didn't shoot a black kid or a Latino kid, he shot the white woman. You know what happened?
They
This
got
man
two
is in jail
charges.
now,
Yep.
and he's
Two
getting he
charges.
gonna serve that time. And they fired him the same day. But the other
Exactly.
cops, oh, it's cool.
On
But if it
paid
was like
leave.
that, why didn't you shoot the kid that shot the 9 people in the church? Why didn't
Exactly.
y'all kill the
Yep.
kid that shot up a whole movie theater? Why
Yep.
didn't y'all kill the kid that shot up the high schools? So
Yep.
all this does pertain to
And
race
a
because I
black
could be
church.
minding my business. Y'all could
Exactly.
have just saw me come out of a store, happened to me at 7-Eleven, chopping up with my man, just got there. They like, oh, both of y'all fit the description. You got all black on. No, I don't, because the sleeves on my hoodie is flower. So how do I have all black on? I'm just gonna need you to stand right here. What do you mean? My man just came out of 7-Eleven. So why did you stop him? And he has the cup of coffee in his hand. So we robbed somebody, jumped out the car, and was gonna come to 7-Eleven. Didn't make any sense. Nothing happened to us, but now we got 7, 8 cops ready to pull out every gun they have for no reason. So to say comply, what do they want? What more do you want us to do? Pull the phone out, give you my license, get out the car, get on the ground, handcuff myself, and pray to God that I make it back after you gonna ask me, why are you asking me why I pulled you over? Yes, I have the right to ask you, officer, why'd you pull me over? But you don't got the right to just come in the car, snatch me up. Just like they don't have the right to be trying to manhandle you. Anybody should be able to defend themselves against cops, bro. Let's keep this
Exact.
real here. Just because you
Exactly.
got a gun, You know what I'm saying? So therefore, that get a cop. If I'm standing here like, hey, what's going on, officer? How are you? But that gives the cop the right to still swing and grab me up. I'm like, hold on, officer, what did I just do? You stopping me? No, come here. No, what do you mean, come here? What are you stopping me for? So now he grabs me. I am taught when I was little to defend myself, but that goes out the door because of a boy in blue. But their so-called code of ethics, the cops will not ever talk. They don't talk against each other. Same like when I'm doing the streets. But they knock when you on the street and don't talk. But the police can have 30 police officers right there. Watch Indy bust that young man in the head, and when you all gonna say he had a gun, he ain't had no gun, he ain't had no cell phone, he ain't had
But
nothing. He sneezed wrong and he got killed. So
I
no
told
cop
you,
should be able to just kill. They shouldn't be the
but did
judge
you
and jury.
see? Did you see how they for the black cop that shot that the woman in her stomach? They said that he abused his authority.
Oh, see, exactly. So I guess the
So,
other cops
but
didn't.
the rest of
No,
them ain't do that though, right? And he has two
thank you.
charges. That's my whole
I could
point.
take
And
it.
Pete,
We
I
could take it
don't.
back to even. I don't mean to cut you off, and we could take it back to Sean Bell. Sleeping piece of that young man. How do y'all unload all these shots? Two, three bullets went through a whole subway area in
Oh yeah,
Queens, up in
yeah,
the air. So how was that justified? And to shoot
yeah,
another man in the hallway when he pulled his wallet out, 41 shots. But
yeah.
once again, if I go out here right now and incite a riot for folks to go on and do what they're gonna do against any officer of the law, you gonna kill me off. But yet this cop get to punch in, call his wife, shoot me about five other minorities, and possibly the little white boy too, and walk, right? And go to McDonald's, walk,
And
go to
get
work.
paid leave while they investigate.
They might
Yeah,
need
they're
leave
paid.
or no leave. He's at desk
Exactly.
duty getting
And
paid. So
still
no,
getting paid.
they
That's
need
my
to have
point.
these rules for these cops the same way they got rules for me. If you don't want me to run around here all willy-nilly like I'm a cowboy, why allow them to? You know why? Because they're not doing nothing to them. They need to feel the same thing I'm gonna feel. If I walk outside, if I rob Bev, I rob anybody that's in that chat, I'm going down for that time. Regardless of what I did, whether I shoot anybody, I'm going down 25 to life. But these cops,
But if
y'all
you
have
live,
been
according
catching
to what
bodies.
Peep's saying, because he don't see that, and I'm like, you
Nah,
still
peep,
should be able
I
to
can't.
live.
Yeah, you
Hold on,
should
hold
live, but you
on,
don't
y'all,
have that. That don't give a
y'all,
cop the right to just abuse their authority,
Exactly.
peep. That's unreal. There's a lot of times
give me
I'm
a second.
standing right there. I can see the cop want to get aggressive. Why are you about to get aggressive, officer? When every situation I've seen, you're getting aggressive with a 20-year-old for what? That might
Exactly.
be his first time him getting stopped. So instead of the officer saying, you know what, young man, I'm stopping you because look like you was speeding a little bit, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I smell a little bit of marijuana. Now I have the right to check the car. Why do you have to get aggressive? Snatch this young man up. Now I'm not supposed to do anything. So you're gonna earth slam me, power bomb me like we doing WWE, and look at me, handcuff me. Then your boy gonna say stop resisting, but yet I'm on the ground and my neck broke. But you have an excuse to why my neck was broke, and you're gonna say, oh, it happened when we was transporting me. Sleeping piece of that young man. He was in a van. How they get him there and gonna say, oh,
I know that's right.
his
That's the
neck,
one in Baltimore
Wayne
you
know his
talking
neck
about, right?
broke.
Yeah.
He
Mm-hmm.
didn't know his neck
And y'all,
broke. Just like I just saw a young lady on Facebook crying to the public about how they arrested. I just listened to y'all. It don't matter what time it was, Pete. That man minding his business coming from his mama house to his sister house. Y'all
Yep.
grabbed
that's
him
not
and said disorderly conduct, had him in jail because they killed that young man the same night and didn't
nah,
want to
that's
say
not what
nothing. And then wait, oh, we had him locked up. We don't know why he
let me
died. But my son, my brother was in y'all care for how long? Past 2 weeks. You ain't let us see him. You ain't give him a phone call.
give me a
No,
second
Pete.
there, man. I'm not
Oh,
defending that.
like
I'm not defending that. There. Listen to what I'm saying now. What got us over to this here is the one. I'm like, I got to check this video out to find out if I can show it on my channel. What happened now? This is in Chicago. The cop pulled up on this fella standing on the side of the road. Came out the car. His partner's still in the car. Went over there, asked dude for his ID. Dude refused to give the ID. Then I guess they got into a little talk where the cop reached to get him to put the cuffs on him. He pulled away from the cop and tried to run, took a swung at the cop. Okay, he took off running because the cop have to back up. The cop got the pepper spray out, tried to spray him, chase after him and spray him. He didn't like getting sprayed, so he throwing out a blow, hit the cop in the face. And then the cop sprayed his ass and tried to grab at him. He throwing out a punch at the cop. So his buddy, by the time his buddy got out of the car and get off to the other side, his buddy reached for the pistol and shot old boy. Now I'm saying though, I'm not saying old boy deserved to die, but then again, I'm glad I'm not the cop because I'm not gonna be out there throwing punches at no motherfucker. I'm saying though, come on, man, that man gave away his life senselessly. On that's what I'm talking about. Now, I don't. I'm. To me, right then and there, I'm not saying the guy deserves to die,
This does
but
not equate shooting. I don't care what you say. It does not equate somebody having no gun.
but
It
that's why I
don't.
couldn't be a cop because I'm not saying I'm not defending police. I'm not. I'm saying we
Oh
need
my God.
police. I'm not defending police, but if I'm not going to deal. I'm not going to defend either. Now, you brought it up about from what I see, old boy running, jumping over fence back there. I'm saying I'm just calling what I see right there. I'm not saying he deserves to be shot. But I'm
But
saying
he
I'm
was
looking at the police.
22 years old coming home, Peep. It was
Age
late night.
has
You got
nothing to
people
do with it.
yelling and screaming, a helicopter
Hold
above
up,
you. You
baby.
don't know what's
I'm
going
looking at
on.
the police point of view. I'm looking at the police point of view. You chase the motherfucker in the dark. He's jumping, skipping over fences and shit. You don't know what he's gonna. You don't know what's going through his head. You don't know what's gonna be coming
But
at
why
you.
would you
And I'm
not? Why would you question it? He's running from. He's not running to. He's not running
well.
towards
If
you. He
I'm a
don't
cop,
got a
I'm
weapon.
not gonna be chasing
Oh
you
my
in the
God.
dark. The only thing I'm gonna have my bullet chase you. I'm not gonna be chasing you in the dark. If I'm a
That young
cop, I'm
man not
sorry.
wrong. If
Why?
isn't
That's what you're
see now,
getting
see
paid to
Peep, that's
do.
what I'm
But you're
saying,
getting
Peep. If
paid
it's
to do
dark
that.
and we in the hood, if it's dark, we live in the hood. I'm running too if I see that same gun. I don't know who you are. That cop might have had not been in a uniform. We don't know. So that young, I'm gonna break camp too, depending on what he had on him. But still no, because he's in the dark. Don't cops got flashlights? So you mean to
That's
tell me
my
them cops
point,
couldn't get a
Tony.
searchlight? They couldn't
That's
get a
my
searchlight to
point.
make sure he don't have a gun. You see what I'm saying? There, that's wrong. That he was wrong. Then he was
Yep.
wrong for taking that young man's life. That's what I'm saying. Because it's in the dark, and since he didn't see, the first instinct he go to is I'm gonna pull his gun, but not pull my gun and the flashlight and have backup and have the helicopter have a spotlight. Then they just
And then shoot him
at
20
20
times
something,
and
but
he
yet
didn't
they
pull
didn't
nothing. Like, come on.
they didn't do that to the
Mm-mm.
Boston bomber when they found that young man in that boat, did they? They
Of
had
course
searched.
not.
Then they used tear gas to get that young man. See what I'm
Of
saying? That's
course
what I'm
not.
saying, Pete. So the situation is the same. That young man ran in the backyard, jumped into a boat, but they had a helicopter, spotlight, and tear gas, and had every AR-15 known to man. They could have took that young man out, but he
And they
lived.
didn't,
So
though.
that same
But they
22
didn't.
year old should have been able to live the same way and took whatever the
Right.
consequence they should have gave him. That's what I mean. Regardless
Exactly.
of I run or not, that does not give a cop, whether it's daylight or dark time, to take anybody out like that. They can't be Judge Dredd. They're letting
That's
them be
it.
Judge Dredd nowadays, no matter what the situation is. Whether that cop saw a weapon or not, whether it's dark, whether it's day, night, whether it's midnight,
Yep.
they already are taught and trained to
That's my
take me
point.
all the way out. They are
That's my
not taught
point.
anything else. And what's
To
crazy,
take
they
them
have
down.
non-lethal weapons. So
Yep.
why didn't he have the beam gun if that's the case? If you feel that dangerous, he has a gun. You ain't got no tasers. Y'all don't have
That's my
nothing
point.
else
Oh
you
my
could
gosh,
use.
Tony.
A
See,
couple
Tony's on.
beam guns, tear gas, smoke gas. Isn't all
Me
this
and
stuff
Tony's
put
on
in
the
a
same
one
page.
squad car?
We on the
Like
same
they shit.
page.
This is what they need to be using. Non-lethal. You have other countries, bro. They got all these weapons.
Yep.
Nobody gets killed by the police. Just like what North Korea, South Korea. Do you know that what? Nobody owns a gun in that country. Nobody owns
Exactly.
guns in a lot of these countries.
It's
Police the only ones who have guns, and these police are not killing people to kill them like they do here, regardless of what the situation is. And it's bad. It's way worse here because these cops they're trained just kill, bro. Don't ask no questions. As soon as they don't give you the ID, kill him. I give you my ID, you kill me. Whether that young man would have ran out, we don't know what situation that would have caused. Is that same cop probably would have still killed that young man and got off.
yep.
I understand what y'all are saying though, but I'm
Now,
saying though, a lot of these fellas.
now he understand because you
Hold
want me.
on,
I've been saying the same
Indy,
thing for
hold on
like
one
an
second.
hour, man. Oh my
I'm
god.
saying though, a lot of these folks put themselves in a bad way.
No,
A lot
I
of
don't
these
agree with
folks
that.
put
They
themselves
put
in a bad
themselves in
predicament.
positions to maybe be locked
No,
up and have a
no,
charge, but not to die.
no.
Yeah,
A lot of
No,
these folks.
no.
I'm not going to defend the police with fuckeries, but I'm
Mm.
saying a lot of these folks get because of fuckeries. A lot of these folks, when they comply and be a man about it, they wind up getting killed, being silly because police call me in the dark. I mean, I've been in New York, Washington. I've been in damn near every state. Police fucking with me. It's your attitude, man. You can't, the police gonna feed off your attitude. Point blank. I don't give a damn. The most prejudiced motherfucker, I was driving through Virginia with my gal. You know, I got a white gal. I was riding through Virginia with my gal, and the police pulled me over just because I had a white gal in the truck with me because he thought I kidnapped this Caucasian woman, right? So he pulled me over. He pulled me over just to find out who this gal is riding in the front seat of the truck with me. Called me out on my truck, put me in handcuffs, and took me to his car and shit. I was just as polite as a motherfucker. Who is this lady you
So
got
then
in the
that just
car in the
proved the
truck?
statement. It's not about that. You just said it's your attitude. You could comply and
It's
do
your
everything
attitude.
you're supposed to do and still die.
No, my attitude was this motherfucker. I could sense the evilness in him. I can tell he was looking for a reason. I had a white gal in the truck with me, a black nigga riding down the road in a semi with a young white chick in the truck. I could have been dead. So I done felt his vibes. When he put me over, I was like, "Yes, sir. How you doing, sir? Oh, what's the problem, officer?" "I'll get on out the truck, boy. Let me see your license. Where's the registration?" I said, "First of all, officer, I got my license right here, but you're not DOT." "Oh, you're trying to be smart." So he put me in the cuffs, put me to sit in the back of the in his car while he was up there front talking to the gal I got in the truck, trying to figure out if this nigga done kidnapped this little white gal up in the truck, right? So she's telling him that she's my girlfriend and all this shit, and he's trying to convince her to say that I kidnapped her. That's what he's trying. He's up there because she told me that police is trying to convince her to say that I kidnapped her white ass. But me and her live in Florida in the same goddamn house, and these police trying to get this woman, convince this woman to say that I kidnapped her from someplace up north, someplace. No, she riding with me, huh? So when he called up his buddy and his buddy came out and I said, "I look at here, man, I'm gonna be late with my load. You want to call my boss because I have permission from my boss. They had to sign a permission slip to have this young lady in the truck with me now. Now, if you're done with me, you can send me on my way." I was all polite, like with the police. So he knew as a company I'm working for. So, and I'm saying when I'm saying I'm gonna call my boss right now, he did say, "All right, now look, I'm gonna give you a warning." I said, "Warning for what?" I was doing something like in Virginia, you're supposed to do 55 miles per hour. I think I was doing 60. So he's giving me a warning for speeding. I think he should be able to do 5 miles over the speed limit. So he gave me a warning because that was the excuse now. He had to give me some kind of excuse and send me on along my way now. Now, if I came out that truck being like all stupid and shit, I would have got my ass whooped. You know how many black folks got murdered up in Virginia because they with a white woman? It's your attitude. They can sense they can feel it. They feed off your attitude. So you come out and you got to play chess and checkers with these motherfuckers. You got to play the game. You know what I'm saying, though? If you come out all arrogant, don't give them a reason. They're already looking for a reason, so don't give them a reason. I was learned that there.
But
So
see,
I'm saying,
But Pete, you just
uh,
said you complied and you still had problems. So it's the same thing.
I'm not understanding why do I have to bow down to the police officer? Why do I have to say, "No, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I shouldn't have been here." First off, he stopped because you had a white girl. Man, he shouldn't have stopped you at all. That's what I'm saying, Pete. That's an excuse. Because you had a white woman, he wanted to stop you. Does it matter who you had in the truck? No, you wasn't doing no violation. You just said you're not DOT and all that. So he should have just walked off. That cop should have walked right off. Because what you said was correct. You are not DOT. You are not Department of Transportation at all. You have no right to even have stopped my semi because I got this white woman. Does it matter? No. But the first thing they want to say is you was trafficking something because you had the white girl in the car. You see that? They go to racist part right there. That's where he was wrong. Two, he shouldn't have stopped you. But
well,
if
the
you'd have
thing is,
went ballistic,
I wasn't gonna buck up on him because I know I was in dead man country up there in West Virginia. They, they were looking for a reason to kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying, though?
but see, that's the
Go.
thing. You shouldn't have to feel like that around the police. Further
Exactly.
off, you should have had the right part of my language. Say, what the fuck are you stopping me for? Oh, you got a white girl in here. The fuck that got to do with anything? So did I motherfucking violate anything? You should have the right to bark on them because they come to your car and bark on you, license and fucking registration. Oh, officer, why you got to curse? Because I can do that. What you mean you can do that? No, you don't have the right as an officer to talk to me reckless. Just like as an officer, he didn't have the right to stop you. There was no need to stop you. You wasn't speeding. You wasn't doing nothing. But since you was in West Virginia, like you just said, we got to comply because if I'm in Mississippi, I know that this punk ass cop gonna blast me. That's what I'm talking. There's no respect for us, bro. That's why I've been trying to explain. We should have kept fighting for respect. When no cops be busting our heads wide open, they have more fear to step to you correctly. And he wouldn't even thought to stop your semi if he'd had fear in you. Right about now, we have to fear the same folks that are supposed to protect me on the same land, but I gotta fear this man, but he don't fear me. Nah, that's what I be talking about. We got to start fighting for respect. So until, I'm gonna keep it honest, until some of these top families feel how people feeling right now, until it hit their home, then something to get done. Then them families need to feel how it feel when somebody's young kid just want to jump out their car, see that police car, level that police car, jump back in their car, and keep it moving. If that was to actually happen, then it will be changed with the police itself. Until these police start feeling how everybody else family is feeling, Scoop, me, you, Indy's nephew, Lamar Brand's daughter, and anybody else's minority kid is gonna have to feel fear. I got my kids here now. I don't even know how to tell my son what to say to the police when they stop you, because I got fear regardless of what he do, whether he run, whether he don't, whether he bark, whether he don't, whether he give him all information, the registration, who bought the car dealership, and a dealer plate. I got to worry that my son might die. No, that shouldn't happen. That's wrong, man.
But sometimes you gotta swallow your. Sometimes you got. No mean to
wrong.
cut you, Tony. Sometimes you gotta swallow your pride, bro. I do it a lot. Even though I don't take shit. Sometimes I have to take a little shit. Depends on my situation. Like I said, I've been to damn near every state in the United States, and I know how they act. When you go to Rome, you got to know how to deal with the Romans. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to swallow your pride because you know what it's going to lead to. You already know the outcome. You already know what the outcome going to be if you be a certain way. Sometimes you got to bend over, man. I'm talking about. I'm not saying bend over.
Why do I have to bend at all? We're both men, both human. So there's no need for me to have to feel like I'm a little kid to a punk ass officer. That's the thing. Why do I have to feel like a little kid or a little boy to an officer every time I get stopped? Why can't I just go, why are you stopping me, officer? Let me get home. Let me get where I'm going to. Let me get my ticket. Why do I have to worry about this officer busting my window to pull me out the car and I'm not doing nothing? That's what I'm talking. We shouldn't have to feel like that. We shouldn't have to feel like that at all. So
and if
I don't believe because I'm in Rome.
You should know that you can live to see another day. That's
because sometimes doing what the Romans do will get you killed regardless. So me personally, I don't take none of that from the police. All the time they see me out here, they say, "Excuse me, hey you, come here. What you want? Come here. For what?" And I step right off. If you're gonna chase me, chase me. But you're not about to have me stop. You're not gonna stop me, and I'm walking past your car. You see me walking, mind them up. You come here. For what? What do you want me for? If they can't answer my question, I don't need to answer your question. And the first thing they say is, why are you walking? Because you're not answering my question, officer. I pay your salary, bro. That's how I talk to them. I pay your salary. So what do you want? You're not protecting or serving nothing right now by bothering me. Go get the drug dealer. Go get the nigga that's over here robbing the houses. Go get your pimps. Go get the ones trafficking. Let me go to the store to get what I'm going to get. But I should not have to feel like, oh, hey, officer, how's it going? Let me get on the ground because you're asking me questions. Here's my ID. Here's my phone and everything. No, you shouldn't have to feel like that because you're in West Virginia, Mississippi, Alabama, Detroit, or California, or anywhere. We should be able to be approached like men. We shouldn't have to swallow our pride because there's a cop right here. Nah, the outcome got to stop. We shouldn't have to feel as if I don't stop, I'm going to get killed. If I do stop, I get killed. Nah.
I only say
I understand.
But Indy, but break down complying right about now, because like I say, whether you comply or not, I still got to have the 100% that I might not make it home with this cop. So what more complying do they want us to do? You want me to get all the way on the ground? Do you want me to snap my own neck? What more complying can y'all explain to me and everybody that's listening in the chat and anybody that's in the bushes? What more complying do we got to do?
If they tell you to do, I would follow whatever instructions they give. But that's the only thing I'm saying.
But I'm saying
people who won't do that part.
Prevent a lot of shit. Prevention is better than cure. Hold up. Prevention is better than cure. And if you know, because I know, if you know that if you act a certain way, these motherfuckers gonna act a certain way. They're gonna feed off of your actions, regardless what. They're gonna, if you can prevent something, I'm gonna prevent it, man. I'm not gonna buck on the motherfucker because I know what bucking at him gonna lead. One of us gonna die. I know if I buck up this motherfucker, one of us gonna die. So it's better than cure. I know I want to go about my business. 9 times out of 10, I got some place I gotta be. I might be trying to go get me. I might be trying to get up the cut. You understand? I'm trying to get where I'm trying to get where I'm going. So I know if I act this way, I can prevent something. So you know something, when the motherfucker pulled me over, I know I was speeding. You know, I'm gonna be respectful. I'm not gonna. I know if I start questioning this motherfucker, why you pulling me over and all this fuck shit here. You know, if I start getting to a word wrestling, if I start word wrestling with this motherfucker, I know something is gonna happen. I know it's gonna lead to some fuck shit that it's not gonna work out in my favor anyway. So I'm gonna always
Right.
try
So
to
that's
do
all. I
something to
agree
make
with
it.
that part, Tony. But for the ones that run or fight back, I still don't believe that they deserve to die. That's where we differ.
Well, I'm not saying that there. I don't know why y'all trying to stuck me on that there, man. I'm not saying though. I mean, and I'm saying though. I'm not Mr. Know It All, but there's some shit that some folks can avoid. I'm not gonna say. I'm not saying these guys deserve to die. Nobody deserves to die. But still, you know the position of the police, so you got to give him that much respect, regardless if he's an asshole or a goddamn devil. Sometimes you got to know how to deal with the devil because I come across the damn devil all the time. 9 times out of 10, when the police stop you, he stop you for a reason. Simply because 9 times out of 10, when the cop stopped me, he stopped me because I'm black. Okay, I know why he stopped me in the first place. They pulled me up over there in New Jersey. They stopped me in New Jersey. I got several tickets in New Jersey simply because I'm black. In the car I'm driving, these motherfuckers want to know who the fuck I am, if I'm a dope dealer, where the fuck I afford this car at. It's simply because when they pull me over, it's because of the color of my skin. I already know that, so I know what I'm up against. So you know something, sometimes you got to put water in the fire. I know these motherfuckers coming blazing up my ass, so I got to throw a little water on it. You
Yeah,
understand?
but then
For
the
my
case that just happened, then Pete. Like I said, I don't see how people don't understand the young man's mindset. If he's walking home after midnight by himself, you got cops screaming and yelling and acting a fool, a helicopter above you. Why wouldn't he run? And he literally, all he had to do is hop the gate and he's home.
That's it. I'd have broke
So
flight too. Don't
I
know. I
mean,
don't know.
it ain't
I
gonna
don't
act
know
like he
what's
ran
going on.
blocks. He hopped the gate and he was home. So again, it's stuff like that. It's senseless. He didn't deserve to die. 20 shots.
And he had
Come
kids,
on,
and they
Pete.
said he had a cell phone. So basically, he's probably trying
A
to call to get in the
cell
house.
phone. And in the
Yo,
cell
open his
phone,
door.
you could
Oh,
tell
no.
he didn't have it in his hand, so they can't even get that off because it would have been by his hand.
Oh,
No, when they
see,
flipped him over, it was underneath. So that means it was in the pocket and fell out. Let's be real. So it's like, come on now. I pay attention to details. It's like, nah.
basically, like, yo, they need to start sending these cops to jail. Let's be real. Start
Exactly.
charging you if you're gonna charge me for doing something senseless crime with no matter what it is. They need to start being hit and hit hard. Because when they start going to jail, then they're going to start to thinking, man, if I bust this kid in the head, I'm out of here 25 to life. Now y'all are feeling what the public feeling, but you keep treating them with some type of hierarchy where, oh, yeah, caught another body today? Oh man, good job, Bill. That's what I'm talking
But
about.
they
He was
sure
acting
did it
crazy
for
that
that
day, right?
black cop. They did it for that black
See?
cop, didn't he? Shot her
Because
in
you
the
know
stomach.
why? That's letting us know. That's letting the black cops know and the Latino
Exactly.
cops, you're not gonna get away with that. So you send them
Exactly.
all to jail from the rip. I don't care what race you are. I don't care if you can be the greenest alien. Now you're a poli. You did something wrong. You need to get served. Sorry, Miss Alien. Just to let you know that your husband is gonna get 25 to life, and that's how it's gonna go. No pension, no salary, no nothing for you and your kids, and he's gonna go. Let's go, bro. Go
Exactly,
clank
because
that up
he
for him, bro.
used deadly force, which is what most of
They
them do. Come on
They got
now.
to feel that. They got to feel that wrath, and that's what us the people don't be seeing. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say it's they're all bad cops, nah. But
No, they're
still,
not.
for
They're not
these
all.
same bad apples that's fucking up the whole bunch of the tree, you need to start putting them same bad apples in the composer
Exactly.
and just
Exactly.
let them rot with the rest of the people that they send to jail. Then they're gonna think that, let me get the beanbag out the trunk of the car now since he's running. Let me get the taser out the trunk of the car now since he's running.
Exactly.
Let me
Or let
use
me
the
wait for
smoke
backup.
gas.
Oh, let me
Thank
wait
you.
for backup. That's
And
no
then
bad
they're not
idea.
gonna want to clap
Partners.
off until I clap off. Now, unless I
Exactly.
let the gun go, then yes, by all means, then dad, y'all got the right to take me out. But other than that, there's no need for that young man to die like that. They could have hit him with the taser. They could have hit him with the beanbag. And they got, I've
with
seen the
the
beanbag
Billy
gun.
Club and everything else they had. Come
They
on
could have hit
now.
him with boom, boom. Two of them
Exactly.
beanbags gonna put you down. He 100 some pounds sober where he'd have been down. They'd have flipped him over. He'd have probably just been out of breath. Now
And if they
everybody out the house
handcuffed
could
him,
come out
that
to
would have
see
been
what's
the end
going
of the
on.
story.
And
Right.
then they'll be, you know what? We're sorry. You know, the description is late night. We're looking for such and such. He had this aunt. Okay, whatever the lie gonna be. Okay, cool. But he's alive. Them cops
Right.
could have put the beanbag back into the trunk. There's no need to
Exactly.
pull your nine out first. That's the only thing I
That's
didn't agree
my
with,
point.
regardless of how dark it was. That there was no
That's
need for
my
that.
point.
You got cops chasing you, plus a helicopter, and I'm just walking down the street, and I know the city
Exactly.
I'm living in is about that action, and
And then
he
that's
probably is not about that action. I'm gonna run too, bro. I got kids. I gotta go.
and look, Tony, the thing is busting car windows out, right? But where was the bat or whatever object he used? Because the damn show wasn't his hands. If so, where was the blood and all that? You know what I'm saying? So it was just so much with this story that I'm like, nah, mm-mm, mm-mm. Too
So
many
me
Well, the
details
thing is,
personally,
missing.
I'm not
Too
here to
many
defend the
assumptions.
police. I'm not here to defend the police, but the thing is, all I was saying is some folks put themselves in a bad predicament, because if you can
But how he was walking
avoid
home,
trouble,
so he ain't supposed to be on the street. So
no,
we not
no, I'm
allowed
not
to come
talking
out the
about him.
house when it's dark. We
Not,
pretty much can't go nowhere, do nothing, because it'll be assumed that we're
well,
criminals and our
I
lives
don't
are
know, man.
not worthy of
A lot
living.
of
Like
folk, a
that's
lot of folk,
crazy. He was walking home, people. What predicament did he put himself in?
shout out L. What's up?
some folks put themselves in some fuck predicament, man. They got themselves caught up in some shit. Well, I don't know. I don't know all the details about that, so I really don't have much to say on that. There, the only thing I can say as a police, if I should be a police, a lot of motherfuckers have been done pushing up daisies because I wouldn't be
See,
playing the
that's your
fuck shit either.
see people. You can't be a cop there because you would be just like the rest of them. In fear for what? 9 times out of 10, if those officers was to walk up to people with respect, they would not get some of these reactions.
That's real.
Well, a lot of hey,
Now
did
the
I tell
one
you? Did I,
thing,
did I,
the I'm gonna cut people off. The one thing I will say, I have had a couple of respectable cops. Hey, how you doing? Don't mean to bother you, but tell us where you was coming from. See how nice that was? Yeah, yeah, officer. Now I'm gonna talk to you nicely. See, sometimes it's on the officer. I just came from over here from Lee Street and such from the Chinese store. That's why I got the Chinese bag in my hand. Ooh, come from work. All right, thank you, sir, for answering that question. We know it's not you. They hop back in their car, they gone. Now I respect those officers, but you got nine times out of 10 now. I don't know what to expect from them no more. What, no matter if I'm a bark or not, I don't know. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, people. That's all I'm saying.
hey, you guys handle this for a minute. I gotta handle something right fast.
Word.
I agree with everything you're saying,
Y'all got
Tony. Yeah,
Now because
yeah,
it be wrong. I in the wake up almost every other week. You seeing it, and
yeah.
I'm like, yo, what are y'all gonna do? Even for the White House itself. Oh my God, I saw the press conference. I was on lunch break. That for the president to say that's a local issue. Oh, word, Mister. So you're not the president of the United States. So this is not local. This is not in your own backyard. So you're gonna let this keep going and keep going and keep going, and to the point where they gonna get one of these little youngins out here, no matter what race, they gonna be high off something, and he gonna get triggered like, man, they just killed my man, blah blah blah, and they gonna start unloading, and that's what they gonna have. But that's what they gonna have to avoid, because it's not gonna be our generation. It's gonna be the ones after us, because you know how they
Yeah.
feel. They
Oh, yeah.
already ignorant. They don't care. We care about certain things. We can get ignorant, but we get ignorant when we need to. These little niggas now, no matter what race, no matter where they from, who they hanging with, they come outside ready for action. Especially around my way. When I mean outside, Indy, they come outside, guns already out, 6 in the morning. While I'm going to work. What's up, big brother? What's up, little bro? Why you got this 40 on you? What you got going on? Man, look, bro, they come through here tonight, and in the morning, it's going down. I'm like, bro, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. They ready. So imagine just about 5 of them just really just
Well,
going off something, and they just
that's
they'll
true.
stop what they doing then. That's why it's sad to say, shouldn't nobody lose their life for nothing, but the way these cops is doing this, and y'all not getting reprimanded, y'all not going to jail,
No.
y'all not losing your jobs,
Oh.
y'all not losing anything, y'all not losing a job and a pension. Could you imagine you work for that police?
So,
What?
and you know what? I did think I read what King put in the chat box about the race war, because I felt like that's been a goal since old 45 went in office. You remember I said this a while ago. So I mean, in some cases, yeah, it could be. It very well could be. Just like the last school shooting, which then sparked the March for the Lives rallies and things around the world. Like it's a reason. You can feel the shift in the atmosphere. So it's preparing for something. It's been pushing for something actually
Mm-hmm.
for a
and
while.
and Hebrew, that's real, because that's another thing that's been trying to be pushed
Oh my
since they
gosh.
talking this right wing and in the alt right.
Yep.
They've been trying to push the race war for the
For a
longest.
while, yes.
And my thing is, that's to implement the martial law, of course.
Of
That's what they
course.
want to do.
I
So,
know.
but what they're
And they haven't had nothing
realizing
to
is,
spark it yet, but they
if
trying.
that was to happen, it will be more death in this country. That
Right.
martial law will not stop what's going to happen,
No.
because now you're going to have a whole bunch of just anger. That includes the prison system. Now they got locked down everybody in the prison. Forget 23 hours. Everybody on lockdown for 24 hours because of
Hmm.
what's going to happen there. Then you got all the colleges, all the universities. You got the high schools. You got elementary schools. Then you got all the work areas. You start a race war. There are
But
not
you think I
enough
don't even think
troops.
it would proceed. I don't think it would be actually that way that they think. I don't
See,
think so.
but that's the
That's
thing.
not the
That's what.
feel.
But
You
see,
know what I
that's
mean?
how. This is where they're trying to. I feel you on the field that you feeling, but
Hmm.
it's all being kneaded into the same dough. But
Hmm.
they rather the race part to come out more than
Right.
everybody gathering together to
Hmm.
come out more for that cake. They want the opposite cake. They don't
Right.
want the regular pineapple upside down cake. They want the regular. They want that upside. They want that cake to be pound side up now with the pineapple on top. That's how they want it. But with
But it's
everybody
not the way
joining
it's
together,
going.
yes,
Exactly. And
it's
that's why I
the
think it's
resistance,
blowing their mind. Yes.
and it
You're
got to
from the
keep going
beginning.
with the resistance. That's why, see, I feel this younger race doing this because
Hmm.
it's them now. We can do it, but our mentality, some of them are like me. We like, bro, we just gonna go and do a Malcolm X. We not gonna
Right.
sit here
Fuck them. If that's
kumbaya
the
today.
yep, yep.
Yeah, we off it. See, that's what our generation are off of. So the
But the
generation under
millennials,
ours, the little cousins,
the younger
yeah, you see what I'm
millennials,
saying?
nah,
They're
they about
piggybacking off us,
unity.
but they like, you know
They
what?
in love
We
with
we
unity.
cannot do what you're doing because y'all trying to start something. They want to
Right.
prevent it. So we out the
Yep.
way. But
Yep.
let it really, really kick off. The powers that be automatically know. For one, there are more 80s babies in this country than anything.
Exactly. And they're more
They know
unified
that
than anything.
from the
Yes.
rip. So they know we get together. Like I said, you got those that think like me, no matter what color, and we sit down, pass that liquor and that air, we like, yo, we just gonna have to go out here and do it.
Set it
Now
off.
imagine if we just go out here and just go. They're
Yeah.
not ready
But
for
you
our
can't.
go. Okay,
Yeah,
so with
when
them, but I like that they're together pulling around the
They
world. Yes, let's
are. They
let's do this.
are.
Because whether
Yes.
I'm a senior, you say I'm gonna get expelled if I walk about this class for
They don't give a
for
damn
how I
about that.
feel. They
Hmm.
walking. They, man, F this, F that. You know what that
It's
means?
more
Teachers, you're not getting
unified.
paid.
Yep.
Because if these
Yep.
students don't go to my fucking school, you
Yeah.
don't get a check. Now, what are you gonna do, Mr. Teacher Man? You're going right with them students because you're gonna want
Exactly.
that check at the end of the day. But a lot of them are walking with them because I don't agree with teachers having guns. Come on
Me
now, let's be
either. I
real
think
here.
that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. But you
I
know what
heard
that
that part.
set
I
up
said, "Oh
for?
my god, that wasn't good."
either.
It's
I don't
it's
agree
just
with
dumb.
that either.
But I like I said, the millenniums. They're more, and then they're focused because their goal is election November 6th. Now let's start registering them right then and there.
Yeah,
And I love it.
they
It
trying
was
to
a
get it. They
beautiful
get right
movement.
because, like, I
It's a
feel that. You know what
continual.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in the thing with the gun with me, my cousin, and three other homeboys just having the same conversation like last night. My three of them upset at me because they not understanding what I'm saying with the gun law itself. Check somebody's mental stability, please. That's all I've been trying to say. Check
Oh
the.
my
I'm not
gosh.
saying
Yes.
that you can't have. You don't have. You have the right to bear arms. Yes, we all do at whatever legal age, whatever the state. But please check the mental stability. Check to make sure that she is not disgruntled, and make sure
Exactly.
that there's no mental history within this person trying to get the gun.
I
It's not
agree.
about any, because if they'd have checked the little kid who did the shooting out there in Florida and saw he had a mental stability, you would never gave him the AR-15. He'd have got red flag
Exactly.
and got taken out the store. Now his face is known across America's stores, whoever own gun stores, and all through the internet. He has a mental stability. He cannot have a legally registered gun. Now, if he has an illegal gun, then you get to do what you got to do to him when he goes shooting up the school or the subway or the Chinese spot or whatever. Check people mental stability. That's all I've
I
been
agree
asking.
with that. I agree.
Yeah,
And that's the same
100,
thing. That same thing President
100,
Obama was asking.
Hmm?
That's all. Check the
100.
mental stability. Because some people are just some things trigger folks. The divorce could trigger you. You never know. That relationship could trigger you. Your boss done got you this mad. You thought you was gonna get a raid. That triggers you. Like certain things trigger people. Just check the mental stability. Don't be giving everybody a gun because they can have a gun. That's not what's up. Because now this little crazy dude or chick just like I'm gonna kill him, the
But that, you
kids,
know what? But
and his
it's
new wife.
I agree, but it does start at home, but definitely in the schools, because you will see
And
everything in regards to mental health. There's social
they find out,
isolation.
I believe that in these schools, if they find out that these kids are unstable, they should also check the parents and revoke the guns from the parents because the parents have the guns and the kids are unstable. You have an
See,
unstable kid coming to school,
I agree
take
with
back
that
the
too,
gun.
Scoop.
Well,
I,
that's why I
You
said
know,
they need preventative measures. They do, as far as in schools. Period.
you can't have a deranged kid come into school and have a closet full of guns in the house. You can't,
And then that's
that
and as you would be like, well, where's the crisis mode? Like, what do they do in schools when you see it? Nothing. Ignore it. And what do they
they,
think is going to
you know,
happen when you ignore?
you need some folks with some good sense to be in power because the thing is if you have some well anyways they ain't gonna change it. They design it that way. There's a lot of stuff could be prevented if they take preventive
Right.
measures because just they run a background check. If you go to look for an apartment, they're gonna run a background check on your ass, right? When
Exactly.
they should when you register your kids to school, they should also run a background check on your ass while you register your kids for school, especially high school. When you go to high school, when they're getting ready to go to high school, you need to do a
I agree
background
with
check and
that. It should be
find out
more than
what's
just a
going on.
regular physical. It should have mental health in there. It should.
Yeah, because the thing is now, your kids are living in the house with you, the parents, and then they do a background check and everything. You don't even it don't even have to be a job. You can find a goddamn car now. They want to do a background check on you, find out where you get the money from. So they want to get serious with the background check when you register your kids to certain school, especially college and shit. Parents need to have a background check on them, not just the kids, the parents, because now. Yeah, especially if you have a kid coming to school and he's acting a certain way, you need to run a background check on his parents, find out what the fuck's going on at the house, find
Well,
out what
that's
the
true.
for real.
That's definitely
Because
yeah,
true. It's a connection, but that is what
I agree with
happens
that.
once they go into the crisis mode. It does go into, well, let's see what's
Then
going on
you
in the home,
you
and
will
let's get the
find
history.
out, yeah, if a
Yeah,
parent has a mental stability.
yeah.
Nah, bro, they won't be the only way they be able to say if you're crazy or not, right? When they do the background check. Now, say if my grandmother has schizophrenia, right? That might not hit. It might not hit me. It might have skipped my mother. It might have hit my aunt. It
Right.
might skip my two uncles and then hit the other aunt. Now here it is back to my mom's. She don't have it, but what they should do is whatever test they gotta run to make sure that you and your kids don't have it is what they should do. They can't just stamp somebody crazy. That'd be ridiculous. But to at least
now,
run like Scoop is saying to now I'm answering Hebrew real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the question you just said, like they or the statement whether like they'll be able to just say you're crazy or you're not. But if they run the correct test and whatever they got to do, and they see that this person's family is not unstable anywhere, okay, yes, you have the right to get your gun license. Y'all have a good day, and you get whatever gun it is you were legally supposed to be able to get. But if we see that, oh nah, this child crazy. What's going on with him? Why how long has he had a shrink? He's had a psychiatrist since he was 5, and the parents able to get a gun license? No, red flag.
Yeah, I
yeah, well,
agree.
that's what I'm
But
Why
saying though.
is
that's
your
what
son
question, or at least
The
question.
back,
Question.
yeah, the background check is not for really how many times the daddy been to jail. Now, the background check, if the kid is deranged, the background check is to see what kind of weapon in the house. What the fuck y'all got AK-47, M16s, and M88 and up in the motherfucker? I'm saying though, you got a crazy kid. You know the kid is crazy. and you got a fucking house with grenade launchers and shit up in the motherfucker. Hell no. You
But
don't
see,
need
I
to
don't know,
have
see,
those.
they don't just need that in the house. What I mean,
Yeah, damn.
that's
What they setting
outrageous.
them for?
Yeah,
Shit, the grenade launcher. I red flagged the whole family. Then like, come here, bro. What you got going on in
exactly.
here? How you get a grenade
No,
launcher?
well, hell
Whoa.
no. It might as the type of guns they have might as well got a goddamn grenade launcher, fucking surface to air missile in the motherfucker. Cause these motherfuckers like the guns they have, goddamn, go through 20-inch brick walls nowadays. They got these bullets now can go through 20-inch cement walls, and these motherfuckers be coming up in the school with these things, man. No doors can't stop them bullet. Benches can't stop them. Tables can't stop them. Goddamn, coming up in there with AKs with the goddamn armor piercing in the motherfucker. Goddamn, gonna shoot through your car and
But
hit
yet
your
they
ass on the
wanted to
other
give
side.
it to a teacher. Did y'all see the case where the teacher had shot it up in the ceiling
Yes,
that
I
had the
did.
guns? And I'm like, that's exactly one of the reasons. What do they have guns for? When they're
Nah,
educators,
you got a
it
mad ass.
make
You got the mad hatter
it's
because I'm
crazy.
saying though,
Instead of just addressing mental health, it's just retarded.
some of these
All they
kids
have to
are the
do.
mad.
Hmm?
Hell, daddy got fucking 6.9 millimeters up. And then again, why do they need so many guns in these houses, man? When they raid these houses, they got 12 guns, 6 guns. You can only shoot one at a time. What the fuck you need so many guns in the house for? God damn.
Because
I think that
Well, some
should be a
people are
limit
gun
to the guns
collectors.
you
You know,
have.
like they just like different types. Like I was raised in a
Shit.
house that was different types. You know,
I mean, what kind
all
of hunting do
yeah,
you do?
and it just it was
What
locked
kind of
away.
hunting are you doing? I'm saying
I'm
though,
just
I'm
saying
saying
some people
what type
like
of hunting?
guns, like collect
What type
them.
of hunting are you doing with these 30 clips, man? These 30
I'm just
clips
saying
are
some people
assault
like it.
rifles. What kind of hunting? I'm saying though, man, damn, it's like, are we preparing for war or something? Well, I'm not saying though one or two good guns around, but damn, I don't see it. And a lot of these motherfuckers have all these guns and their kids ain't got no clothes to wear. What kind of shit is that, man? They'd rather buy a gun than food, huh?
Now that's
I don't wonder
outrageous.
why
Well, you
kids
wonder why it's
look like
mental health, right? Now
hmm
you
they
see.
come to school looking like trailer trash, and the motherfucking daddy got 6 guns up in the house. Sell some of them goddamn guns and buy the kids some clothes, man. What the fuck?
So now you see the mindset, right?
you know
For
that's
real,
what
man. What the hell?
they allowed them to do, Pete. So I know that is one thing I was saying. Some of the lawmakers are trying to eliminate all the automatic weapons being able to be in households, and I do feel as though that nobody should have automatic weapons. Only our armed forces, not even our local police, sheriff department, anybody else should have automatic weapons. Nobody should have those. All that should just be with the army. We shouldn't be have 30 round clips
I
like
agree.
like
I
Pete
said
saying.
that.
What do you need 30 rounds, bro? You if you can't shoot somebody within like three shots, you can stay at the range somewhere and just keep on
Well, I
practicing
don't
for
know.
weeks
Peep had
and
like
months.
6. How many times you do it, Peep?
Oh yeah, Pete.
Man,
I'm not leave
the
people
boy,
alone. It was dark that I
the
got you, Pete. It was dark that night.
It
And I
wasn't
mean,
dark.
he ain't have his
It
glasses. He ain't have his glasses.
was an
You
arc
know
flash.
he couldn't see the thing. He couldn't see the man without the glasses. You know what I'm saying? I'm on your
the man
side, Scoop. Don't worry about that.
was walking down the steps. I was 3 feet away from the motherfucker. He's
You wonder
cranking
what
up
the
the
TV.
goddamn. He's
Oh,
cranking one into the chamber.
I had to say
He
it, bro.
kicked his toe against the metal plate. After he done told me to lay down and roll over like a dog, he kicked the metal plate and tripped. The goddamn gun slipped out of his hand. He tried to catch his balance, and it slid right over to me. This motherfucker is 3 feet away from me. I picked the gun up and fired
See, you don't need
6 shots,
guns, Peep.
every last one of them. This motherfucker 3 feet in front of me. I shot at him 6 times and missed the
Well,
motherfucker.
we safe with
Man,
you,
I'm
Peep.
saying what?
When it
Huh?
comes to a gun,
Now, Tony, right, man. I wasn't seeing right.
you
I didn't
just
have my
need to be
That's
glasses
safe.
all.
on.
Keep
He,
your
he, he,
machete.
he ain't
Keep
have
your
his glasses.
cutlass. Keep your cutlass.
You know what I mean,
I had my
he thought it
machete
was like he
bag.
thought it was three of them, but the one in the middle wasn't the one. It was the one on the left. It's all right, people. I wear glasses. I know how that feel. You try and reach for your pen, and your eyes a little blurry. And plus, he probably had the good batch of the Kush that day.
No, no, no.
I'm on your side, Scoop.
He was fast, man. I ain't never seen nobody
Oh, he
move
was
that fast
fine.
in my life.
See, he
You
was
Cause
could
speedy
have
when
and
threw it
dodging.
at him. He'd have fell.
I'm
He said,
saying though, that
that's
bitch,
exactly what he said.
it's like every time I aim, he moved out the way. Every time I aim and pull the trigger, he moved out the way. This bitch was quick like grease lightning. Then he got through the door so fast. By the time I get up the top of the steps and look up the street, he wasn't going that way. I looked down the street, he wasn't going that way. This motherfucker just disappeared. Where did he go? Up, down, or where? Because he had to go up the street. I didn't see him going up the streets, and I'm looking down the street, and I ain't see him. This motherfucker moved so fast, man, he just dished the fucking pier. Once he hit them doors, he was gone. It was his night, though, because the bitch was like arms length in front of me. I can push the gun out. I 6 shots and missed the son of a bitch. Now, I'm saying, God damn. Now, if he was a good distance away, I might have could have hit him. If I could have caught him going up the block, I could have hit him now. I would have got a good aim on his ass, but he was that too close. He was too close to me. I couldn't hit him that close. I ain't never know you can miss somebody that close. I done shot up the whole hallway and missed this motherfucker. God damn it. I'm glad I didn't hit him, though. I
Well,
didn't
this is
want to
a
live.
very good discussion. Very good. But
I ain't told y'all about time.
I
I
gotta
ain't told
get
y'all about
off
time.
now. So
You gotta
everybody
roll.
enjoy their Easter. But this is a really good
Have
discussion.
a happy
Yeah,
Wendy.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
who's Wendy? I'm calling you Wendy. Who the hell is Wendy?
I don't know.
Have a
The
happy.
Wendy
girl with the
Williams?
red hair.
Which one is that?
Yeah, what did
Yeah.
You mean Wendy Williams?
Be blessed. It's raining a storm out there after I done water the grass. I went out there, spent half a morning, water the grass, and it's
that hasn't
flooding
been.
outside now. Hey, be safe. Have a nice time with your
Too.
dad.
You
All right.
too.
Yeah, man. I'm
Hey,
saying I
Wendy.
went outside and watered. I watered the whole damn lawn, my garden and everything. I was like saying my damn plants are coming up good, my vegetables coming up good and shit. Now it's out there raining a whole goddamn storm out there. Done. It waited until I watered the place, then it started raining. If I didn't water it, it wouldn't rain for another month. Nah, man, I'm saying though.
Oh
So what's
man.
up, family?
Not much. Got the kids. My son wanted some games for the PS3. My daughter wanted some clothes, so they got what they want.
Hey, that's not one of them hand games, is it?
Nah, the
PS3.
PlayStation 3, you hook it up to the TV.
Oh no, no, that's not what she wanted. She wanted one of those little handheld, one of those
Uh,
handheld. I don't know what they call it. It's a
Probably a
console,
PSP, possibly.
like a console. You know, it's like it's like a game, but it looks like the handle to a game. It looks like the handle to a game, but it's the game itself with a screen on it. You hook it up to the Wi-Fi and
I
shit.
think it's the Wii Split that your daughter might be talking about. I believe that's it.
Yeah, but that was no girl game though. She wanted that for her man.
Oh, no, he got to buy his own.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. That girl is ridiculous. She's too young to
Oh
be
man,
acting that.
that young man being taught wrong. He already depending on the female. He tripping.
Nah, man, they raising him to be a little bitch already. 16 years old. He 1 year younger than my daughter, acting like he's the girl. God damn. But it's all good, though. So,
Yeah,
family,
but
what y'all
it's a
going to
good
do?
day.
Yeah, it's a
It's
good day.
Yeah, it's a good day. We went out to eat.
Yeah,
Got them whatever they wanted.
yeah,
We
I went
playing the
out
game.
today.
Uh huh.
Now, this man, he lives up north. What he does, he come down here for the winter, and then they come down here for the winter and go back up for the summer. So he's down there getting ready to leave, and he had an accident where he lost a couple fingers. So down here they call them snowbirds. So what they do, they have a car down here that they drive around, and when they come in, so they have transportation. So he went off, got him another car, and the little red car he got, he said he was going to give it to his daughter, but she can't drive a stick. But he have 79,000 miles on. It's a little Chevy something. I don't remember the last name on it. Got some pictures of it. But anyway, he's trying to get rid of it because he's got to go back up, and they already got a car. And then he's like, his old lady told me the story behind it, but then he's trying to say, well, it's because his license ain't no good and he don't want to drive it or some shit like that. Telling me about 3 different stories. But anyway, it's a 2000 and actually the 2008 Chevy. I don't remember. It's a 5-speed. It's a stick shift. body in good condition, the interior brand new and everything like that there. So he wanted 1,500 for it. So I went over there, test drive it, and checked it out and everything. I noticed that the speedometer wasn't moving. The dial wasn't moving for the speed limit. So I said, well, the speeder cable must be busted. So came back home. I said, let me think about it. Then I looked it up. There's a sensor. There's a sensor that you put in there that sense on the transmission that sense the speed and register it on the speed. It's not a cable, right? So that sensor is like about $50. So I go back. I say, look, man, I can't tell how many miles on here because this thing ain't working. How long it ain't been working? He said, well, he don't know. He don't remember. So I saying though, this might not even be the real mileage on this motherfucker, 79,000 miles, but the car looked like it ain't even been drive really. It's just the sensor went out. So I said, look here, man, I'll give you $1,000 for it, man. So he said, nah, I want 15. I said, nah, man, because really and truly, man, this car probably done burnt the fuck out. But ain't nothing wrong with the car except the sensor. It need a sensor, and it have two little dings on it. But otherwise, from that, they've been parked in the garage. The body looked good. The interior looked good. And I said, I'll give you $1,000 for it. So he said, all right. So while I came home to check up on it, he had called me, say, you want the car? I said, yeah, I'm coming. I went back over there. Another dude came back over there with his mechanic, was checking it out. And then he said he wanted. So I'm saying he didn't have the cash. So I said, hold up, man, I'm going to run and get the cash for it. So I went to the bank. The bank would only let me have 300. You know, the bank only let you have 300 at the teller machine. They only give you 300 a day, right? And I don't know. It's a safety thing. When you draw 300 out, you don't want to give you no more money for that day. So I said, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let you hold 300. That way, you won't sell it to nobody else because he said another dude was coming to look at it. So I took some pictures of it and took it down to my boy down the way. I got a little Arab down the way with a little car lot, and I showed him the pictures, and he said, man, you can sell that car. You can sell that car for minimum you can ask for 3,500 or minimum 3,000 for that car. If you're getting it for $1,000, you're getting the steal, right? So I said, all right. So I gave him the 300 and say, hold this for me. I'll bring you to 7 in the morning and have him sign me a receipt. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get it and put it fix up the little, get the speedometer working and brand new paint job. It only got like little ding and stuff on it, and put it in my front yard and see if I can sell it back for like about 3.5 or something on it like that. And so I'm saying though, that's a good idea though. These snowbirds around here, they be like getting rid of their shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off their hands and turn it because like it's like something to do. I just saw it and it looked cute. You know what I'm saying? Though I was thinking that I probably would give it to my daughter too, but then nah. I'm put it if she wanted, I'll give it to her. But I'm gonna drive it around for a little bit. I already got 3 cars, but I can park it in the yard. I'm thinking, shit, I'm gonna turn my yard into a used car lot, man. I'm gonna buy off all these little cars around here. What do you think? I think that's a good deal, man. I'm gonna send you some pictures of it. I'm gonna let you look at it. It's Chevy something 5-speed. You can just let me know what you think about it. I think it worth $1,000. I think I done robbed that motherfucker when he give it to me for $1,000. I think I done robbed it. I don't think.
Yeah, especially if it got good miles on it. Especially if it got good miles on it.
Man, he's saying 79,000 on the dial, 5-speed. I drive that bitch tight as a motherfucker. The only funny thing about it, like I can tell, is the release bearings, and I think it's because it's been sitting for a while. You hear a little wheeze in the release bearings to the clutch, but when you step on it, it goes away. But I'm thinking it's just because it's been sitting there for a while, or if anything, you can easily replace a clutch bearings. But the clutch is tight. The gears are tight. Everything's tight.
Yeah, it could be. If anything, just change the clutch anyway.
Yeah, just change out the whole clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna email you some pictures of it, man. Take a look at it. $1,000, man. I'm thinking that I couldn't pass that up. I mean, I don't need it. But I couldn't pass that up. Shit, I can make $2,000 on my money. Right fast too, man. And I decide, I say, anytime I say, I see any deals like that going on. I ain't got to do nothing to it except that. I ain't got to do no paint job. The interior look brand new and everything in that motherfucker. No cracks in the dashboard. Stereo work right. You can plug your phone up in there. In the CD thing, plug it from your phone to it and play your phone, or you can run it Bluetooth to the damn stereo and the motherfuckers. Like these white folks, man, when they get tired of something, that's how they do it. They come down here. It's just their little Florida car, you know what I'm saying though? Shit. I ain't gonna keep it long enough to have do nothing to it anyway. Oil look good in it.
Yeah, keep it all original.
I'm just I bought a couple cars like that back in the days though, but I'm saying I got this big old yard right here. I can just get me a couple of them, put up in there, and turn my money like that, man. I don't need it. It's just something to do. I got that idea. If I done stole Straight Drop's idea. No, I don't give a damn. I'm telling him I stole his goddamn idea. He want to put it out there. Shit, I'm turning me 2 cars while I'm at it, have my money grow up. Just play with my money that way. I'd rather do that than gambling anyway. And them motherfuckers, like, they be lining all type of shit on the ways out there because I live in the country, man. I live on a dirt road. So you know this country. I got pigs running in the yard. I got chickens running in the yard and shit like that. They're raccoons. The only thing I ain't got is deer. I got wild hogs and shit coming in my yard. You know this country. Got chickens making noise all night and day out there. Yeah, I mean, just chilling out, trying to get this graphics right and shit on this thing here. Learn how to use it and be good. See what we got. Nah, though, I was talking about old boy. From what I saw, he done gave his own life away being stupid, though, man. But I'm not gonna condone what the police do when they do fuck shit. But otherwise, from that, I think if you can avoid getting yourself in trouble with a motherfucker, just avoid it, man. For real, avoid bullshit.
Yeah, if you could. Nah, that shit be not easy.
Nah, some shit. Sometimes you're gonna meet the devil though. Sometimes you're gonna meet a fucking devil straight up. Yeah. Bronze Runner, shout out. We got Queen Kells up in here. Tony up in the house. Yeah. Riding out. I'm trying to tighten up, fine tune this thing so that it won't have any more hitching in the motherfucker. All I want to do is live my life. All I want to do is live my life. And all I want to do is back to stride. What you say, Tony?
Oh, no, I was about to say, but look, People Patrol family, shout out Kels, Bronze Runner, 313. Good look at the information. Chriselle, who else there? Andy, King Bit, anybody else that was in there? CYT, y'all enjoy your Sunday. I'm gonna finish chillaxing with the kids, but I'm gonna be in the chat box. But if you want later, Pete, I'll come back up.
No worries, partner.
All right, check y'all, man. See y'all in the chat box. Shout out to the old chat box and the People Patrol. Bombs to everybody.
There it is. There we do. Okay. Riding out. It's the way I do my thing, and this the way I do my thing. Niceness. Can't done. Listen, this the way I do my thing. This the way I do my thing. Niceness. All I want to do is live my life. Live my life, and knees are back on the stride. All I want to do now is live my life. Live my life, and knees are back on the stride. Yeah, a lot of folks, don't want to get along in this world. But all I want to do is get along with me and my baby girl. Yeah. Now all I want to do is live my life, and knees are back on the stride. Taking it easy, yeah. Now, folks, let's all get together and live together. Let's all get together and live together. Now, taking it easy and taking it light. Taking it easy now and taking it light, yeah. Shout out, family. CYT up in the house. Check it out. Now check it out. 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 What you do? Haha. From the top to the bottom to the very last drop, we're gonna kick it off as a holiday. You know what I'm saying though? Holiday weekend. Yeah, family. Yeah, now I'm gonna do this here cause this is what I like. Uh, yeah, now respect due to the whole crew. See, we got the people sold up in the house. Yeah, we got the whole family up in the house. Yeah, now I'ma take it easy. I'ma take it light. I'ma take it easy. And I'ma take it like now. I said, all I wanna do is live my life and live without strife. All I wanna do is live my life and live without strife. Taking it easy and taking it light. I won't give up, no, I won't give up without a fight. I won't give up without a fight. All I wanna do is live my life without strife. Yeah, I'm bumping. That's my own creation, partner. You might hear something similar to this, but this don't belong to nobody. Nah, on the for real side, this my beat, partner. Yeah, you might hear something similar to it. Nobody owned the rights to this beat, bro. Yeah, now taking it easy, I'ma taking it live. Yeah. Okay, goes a little something like this, y'all. From the bottom to the top to the very last drop. Now check it out. Yeah. Now take it easy. Yeah, you can look it up if you want, partner. No one on the rights to this here beat. This is my beat, partner, original. You can say and don't check it out. From the bottom to the top to the very last drop. No one can stake claim to this here. Pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Goes a little something like this, y'all. What we do. Now check it out. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What you do? Now chilling. Now respect to the whole crew, to the whole family up in the house. Goes a little something like this, y'all. Sing. Yeah. Now, mic check. Mic check. I mic check. I mic check and say, check 1, check 2, check 3. You know it's me. Check 1, check 2, check 3. You know it's me. I'm coming down solidly. And that's why the people them no stop love me badly. The people them love me badly. Again sing love me badly. The people them love me badly. Now they sing love me like the sugar what them put in at the tea. Them love me like the milk what them put in at the coffee. Them love me like the honey what come from the bee. And none of them the people them no stop love me. Come in the rum dance all I'm mashing up the party. How the people come and dance, all of them listen. Me no play the bullshit, me not go play no shake. Intelligent lyrics that you know have for me. Again, love me, love me, love me. The people them love me badly. Yeah, I love me, love me, love me. The people them love me, love me, love me. Come in the rum dance hall, mash up the party. Crowd of people come and dance, all of them a listen. Me no play no bullshit, me never play no fuckery. Intelligent lyrics that you know I'm for me. Everywhere that me got them no stop love me. Again, love me, love me, love me. Yeah, I love me, love me, love me. Now, check 1, check 2, check 3. You know it's me. Check 1, I check 2, check 3. You know it's me. love me badly. The people them love me badly. Yeah, love me badly. Me sing, love me like the sugar that them put in the tea. Them love me like the milk what them put in the coffee. Them love me like the honey what come from the bee. None of them the people them no stop love me. Come in the rum dance hall, rum party. All the people come and dance. All of them are listening. Come to play the bullshit, man. I'm play no popcorn. Intelligence, lyrics that you know up for me. Sing love me, love me, love me. You know, love me, love me, love me. Again, sing. Now shout out to the whole family up in here. Shout out. Huh, yeah. No, wrap up me, no wrap up. Play me, no play. The style of music got me play it my way. And anyone me come, me gonna lead the way. Come in the bring no bullshit and bring it your way. Again, they love me badly. The people them love me badly. Yeah, keep it be a party and don't invite me. Make sure you have an apology. Cause the people them there won't be happy. And when they come to dance and them not having fun, the thing that they're doing is up and come on my dance, come have some fun with the style that we got. Yeah, okay. Now you know that how we do that there though. Okay, but family, what's happening? I had a good little time here. I'm gonna come back in a few and just run some music though. I'm just gonna run some requests, as soon as a holiday and stuff like that there. Just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna come back and then get the requests going. So whatever you want to hear, I'm gonna play it for you. You know what I'm saying though? But folks, please don't get upset if you don't hear your music right then and there because I ain't got to it yet. You know what I'm saying though? Because if we have everybody requesting, I'm gonna go down the list. I'm gonna go down the list and make sure that I get the request and play your request. Whatever you want to hear, I'm gonna play. It's a holiday, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play the music your way, play what you want to hear, so that you can enjoy yourself while you're chilling out with the family. You know what I'm saying though? So I'm just gonna go ahead and fix me a little something to eat, get me a little snack and stuff. Then roll me up a fat one and mellow out and come back. And we gonna just play some music. You know what I'm saying though? Shout out John. What's going on, partner? Much respect to the family, man. And I want us all to get along, man. You know what I'm saying though? Everything gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna be just fine, man. We just all get along and just do it right. Which footage is that? Nifty. Which footage you want to see? Which footage? Oh, I'm gonna leave it up here. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one up here though. I won't take it down. I'm gonna leave this one up here. The reason why I delete those other videos is because I'm trying to get this platform set up right. I'm finally getting down. I'm finally getting down to the final stage to where like I just got to tighten up a few little things, and then I can start working on more graphics and stuff like that. There, but like the glitches and shit. I want to completely get all the glitches out. So it's like I got to set my affinity. So once I get into my computer into the DOS, I can come back into affinity and I can turn up some shit and turn down some shit. Like some of the shit that I know that is like using CPU. I need the CPU for the console. So a lot of the shit that I don't need to be using up my CPU, I can turn those down, and so that my main thing is to get out the glitches because I want the music just to flow, you know what I'm saying? And I got a whole lot of shit programs in my computer so that, to broadcast it. You see, the Google is fucked up, man. So you got to kind of work with it to get it right. The Google, interacting other programs with Google, it overloads your CPUs, So what I'm doing is I'm finding the unnecessary programs and turning them down, having them use like maybe one CPU, and like the other programs that I really need and I want to flow right, I turn up the CPU on them. You know what I'm saying though, so they can run smooth like a sewing machine. So that's what I've been doing, working out the glitches, fucking around and shit like that there. So like the videos, if they didn't really make sense, I just take them down because most of the time I just come up just to mess around and shit. Because I have to come up to see what the graphics gonna look like and see what the sound gonna sound like. And then I take them down because then I can fine tune them. When I see what the problem is, I can fix the problem so to smooth it out. Like because the other day I had my graphics was all showing fuzzy and shit, and I know what the problem was. But in order to find the problem, I actually got to come live to see it. And now I find out, like right now, I'm at the stage where, like, this video, I can keep this video. You know what I'm saying? It still have a few little glitches in it, but that ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying, though? I know, I know. I'm saying though, I'm on the first stage, bro. I'm on the first stage on it. You know what I'm saying though? I'm rushing it because like I ain't never been into the graphics design and shit like that. They ain't never been into the I'm just learning this program, like I said though. You know what I'm saying though, I gotta move like a baby. I gotta move like a baby because some folks that's what they used to do for a living so they can design their graphics and have their shit rolling away. You know what I'm saying though? I ain't got there yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got there. So what I'm doing is I'm just learning how to use this shit here. I'm saying though, I'm an engineer. I'm a musical engineer. You know what I'm saying though? What I do for a living is produce music, promote music, and shit like that. So I'm into engineering music, but all this other shit, I was never into it. So I gotta learn all this. There's some new shit to me. You know what I'm saying though? So I gotta move like a baby first stage. You crawl before you walk, then you walk before you run and shit like that there. So I'm just getting used to it, man. There's a lot more other stuff that I got to do with it. You know what I'm saying, though? So I got to take it one step at a time. I can't just come in, try to be professional with it and fuck it up. I know what you're saying, though. I got the right shit, but I just got to know how to work it. I appreciate that, man. I like if y'all can help me out, though, man. That's what we got to help each other out. If there's something that I might not know, and that's why I'm saying, though. We want to get along to the point where you don't have to come up here and be up here all the time. You probably can just want to come up here sometime just to chat for a little bit and jump off. You might come up here. You might know something you can like tell me and shit, to get my shit working right. You might know something about the shit I'm doing and I'm not doing it right. You know what I'm saying, though? We got to help each other out. Like I'm saying, I'm not going to come up here act like I'm all A1 professional with this type of shit and I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing for real. I'm saying though, that's why I'm taking baby steps with it, man. Baby steps with it. You know, page one. You're talking. That's scene one. That's scene one. But I'm gonna be back in a few, family, once I tighten myself up, and we're gonna be doing the requests. So whatever you want to hear, you just let me know. I'm gonna play it. We roll for another 8 hours with the music and shit. You know, just relaxing on a holiday. You know what I'm saying, though? Oh, you're talking about page one is gonna be sometime this month. Sometime this month I'll go back there. Yeah, yeah, back on my first page. Sometime this month. Not long from now. Let's see. Today the first. Yeah, they told me that this month I should be able to get back on it. So by then I'll be able to have my shit right. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man, though, for real. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man, like I'm saying, though. Hey. Hmm. Okay, family. I'll be back shortly here. Y'all be blessed, man, and be safe on the holiday. But like I'm saying, though, we're gonna rock out on the holiday, chill out and play some music, get your liquor on, get your smokes on. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up my drinks and tighten up my smoke myself and come back and chill out and we vibes out. You know what I'm saying, though, for real, for real. Hey, I ain't done with Kanika though, but I'm saying though I'm gotta take one step at a time, baby steps. You know what I'm saying though? It's all about Kanika anyway. You see, it's Kanika. It's all about J4K. You know what I'm saying though? But like I'm saying though, with this here program, I just gotta take baby steps. You know what I'm saying? Though baby steps. I'm not gonna come up here and try to mess myself up, mess the computer up with shit, pretending to know what I'm doing with this shit, and I ain't really. I'm learning it as I go. You know what I'm saying? Though learning it as I go. Thanks, fam. Y'all be safe. Here, peace out.